All right, let's see here. All right, so we're day 5 of Pepper's Adventures in Time. We just made it to the start of Act 5 of 6. There are 6 acts, so we have the final 2 acts to go. I guess we've restored Ben Franklin to his previous sanity. We reunited him with his wife, Deborah Franklin. We rescued her from jail. She was also disguised as poor Richard. We still need to rescue, though, our dog, Lockjaw. He's still held captive by the evil Governor Pugh and his demented daughter. It looks like the goals for Act 5 were we have to distribute Ben's special editions, I guess of some sort of publication, no doubt using his printing press. We've got to go to the Constitutional Convention, which I'm still confused about. I guess we're going to have to travel through time for that because we're in the year 1764 and the Constitutional Convention wasn't until, of course, 1776, so we're still a ways away from that. Actually, wait, was it 77? And then we have, we need to get advice from Ben as well. Generic advice? I don't know. How to get back in time? Who knows? All right, so let's restore Act 5. Hey, how's it going, Nico? Yeah, so we just started Act 5 here. We got 355 points. Let's talk to Ben here.
There's nothing more we can do until one of us thinks of a good reason to gather the colonists together, lad.
Oh, fair enough. Let me, forgot to start the card timer. Oh, and our game timer too, of course. There we go. All right. So I guess we have to distribute the special editions. Do we still have we still have the lever for the printing press. Can we just repair that now?
What are you doing, child? Be a good lad and don't distract me now. I'm trying to write something.
Okay, fine. One of the things that's going to be on the quiz for this chapter is the raccoon skin cap, so I guess we might as well look at that again. Wow, what a tacky hat. Can we get it?
Pepper doesn't want the coonskin cap. She thinks real people wear fake fur.
Oh, Dibble, is it your first time seeing it? Yeah, it's an educational game. Okay, so I'm not sure. I guess we can quickly check out the attic again, since this. Oh, we got a point for some reason. I'll just go check out the attic. So sometimes with a new act, characters could appear or different locations and things. You gotta talk to people again, I suppose. All right, doesn't look like there's anything new here, so we'll go back down. And let's just quickly check out the backyard. There's nothing new here. What is this red thing? Big green healthy cabbages grow in the Franklin garden. Yeah, not what I wanted. Okay. Oh, really? You're a fan of the graphical style? Yeah, it's definitely like I would say much bigger character sprites than most Sierra titles, of course. All right, we're gonna head back to town then. We still need food for the redcoats, which is gonna come in the form of some sort of chocolate baked good. We have to find chocolate so that the baker Goody can actually make it. All right, so we may have to do this conversation again. Conversations, let's see. Yep, another point. Vicar, I've just gotta save my dog. Can I talk to you for a minute?
Oh, do I have to? I'd much rather just sit here and drink in Quibble's beauty.
Yes, you have to.
Oh, if you insist.
Man, every act you can talk to the same character about the same topics, and it's always a different conversation, but of little different substance. How annoying. Ben Franklin is fully cured, and I'll bet he plans to do something about the colony's problems.
What are you talking about, kid? I don't have any problems. I couldn't be happier. Ooh, Quibi.
Vicar Bicker, don't you have any convictions at all? I mean, if the Pews came and tried to take Quibble away, wouldn't you try to stop them?
What? If they took my Quibi, I'd die. I'd just fall right over and die.
Oh, that would be a big help. Mr. Bicker, I'm about to undertake a dangerous mission, the rescue of my dog. Why don't you show a little American revolutionary spirit and help me? Alright, now remember, this is 12 years before the revolution. Well, probably more like, before things really got hot and heavy, probably another 6, so there's a little anachronistic reference here. How is he supposed to know about this?
Now hold on, this revolution stuff is seriously bad karma. I don't want to stir up trouble. I just want to hold this wonderful woman.
Oh, I get it. You're happy in the famed arms of Fish Face, oh, Weasel Boy.
Hey, what did you say? Right now we're actively insulting women's appearances? What the fuck?
Oh, nothing. Mr. Bicker, you seem pretty happy. But how happy can you be knowing that your life is ruled by a bunch of tyrants like the Pews?
Actually, I'm totally happy. All I need is right here on this bench beside me. Right, Angel Nose?
Right, Snugglebug? Shoot, these two are useless. Yeah, why do you keep on making us talk to them to get points? Quibble, I really need to talk to you, okay? It's really important. You're gonna make me hurl, Quibby Wibby. Oh, brother. Miss Quabble, Ben is cured. He wants you to get off your love beads and do something. I am doing something, little boy. I'm being kind to my neighbor. Gag me. Miss Quabble, do the Pews have any hidden weaknesses that you know of? I can use any advantage I can get. Well, I don't know about Ima, but I remember this one day when the General was stopping along the street. A high wind came up. The wind kind of blew his wig sideways, and you know, I could have sworn he was totally bald under there. The General just about had a cow. He screamed and jumped behind a tree. When he came back out, his wig was on straight, but he was as white as a ghost. Thank you, Miss Quabble. That's very interesting. Miss Quabble, I've just gotta save my dog. He's my best friend. Would you help me? Sorry, little boy, but I can't help you. Victor's kisses have made me too weak. Oh, please! Miss Quabble, you certainly seem happier now that you've been cured of your vice. Oh, of course I'm happy. I don't know how I ever could have been so mean to my little Vicky Wiki. I'm sorry, Snooky.
Me too, Wuggums. Yeah. Alright, now we have to do our typical act tour, talking to all these characters. We still have these back scratcher and this, those paddles. The peppers clatter off the upper story window.
Hello? Oh, hey, little boy. It's just groovy to see you. What's up? Well, I'm still trying to find my dog and stuff. Could I talk to you for a minute? Of course. How can I help you? Miss Meddlesome, Ben is all cured now. He's going straight out. He's going to straighten things out in Philadelphia. Well, that's good, I suppose. Things have been pretty confused around here. I can't wait to find out what he has to say. Miss Nettlesome, what would you say if I told you there was something you could do to stop the Pews? I'd say tell me what it is.
That's a good response.
I'm going to rescue my dog, Miss Nettlesome. Do you have any advice for me? Oh, be careful, little boy. Those Pews are as neat as water snakes. Be sure to watch out for the butler.
He's always taking children from the colony to go work for the Pews. You wouldn't want that to happen.
Which message, Morgan? Are you talking about the Leisure Suit Larry Smashcast one? Yeah, I mean, after we play it, of course. Yeah. How are you feeling about yourself, Miss Nettlesome?
Oh, I feel wonderful now that I'm not being mean. It's much more fun to be nice. I just wish I could do something about those rotten pews.
I think you just might get that chance. Indeed. Yeah, Morgan. Yeah, typically what I do, Morgan, is when there is a Smashcast, or formerly Hitbox, a game that's in the showdown, I have that message running. Just because, you know, again, it's a candidate to be one of the next few games that we play. Oh, okay, yeah, you thought I was talking about Leisure Suit Larry 1. No, but yeah, Leisure Suit Larry 2 is now in the showdown, so we could play them in close proximity to one another. Good morning, Tino. Yeah, how's Sam and Max? You were playing Season 1 there with the crew? Okay, so I think we finished talking to her, right? Yep, we're done with her.
Later.
Tino, also known as Bad Weed, also just GG again, by the way, on Star Wars Monopoly. I wonder, I'm willing to bet Tino may be the first person to have streamed Star Wars Monopoly on Twitch. I'm going to go out on a limb and guess that. Pepper knocks on the millinery shop door. Really, they don't work well? I would think they would work well if everybody were blind with the game, because then you could solve. Don't you think you could, like, talk about the game and solve the puzzles together? I would think it would work out well.
Nice to see you, little boy. What can I do for you? I have to warn you, I'm really not a gossip anymore. I won't say anything bad about anyone. Okay, I just wanted to see how you were. Well, in that case...
In that case, we can hand out a Cedric, because we've reached 360.
Wonderful news, Miss Taleteller. Ben's totally cured. He's back to his old self. That is wonderful news. You know, lad, you never did tell me what was wrong with him. Was it something really embarrassing? A boil, perhaps, right on his... Oops. I'll stop talking. Old habits are hard to break, you know. I'm about to storm the mansion in a daring attempt to rescue my dog. Please, Miss Taleteller, if the Pews have any hidden weaknesses, tell me, now! Well, a millinery shop owner is privy to some pretty important information, let me tell you. My customers trust me. I just wouldn't feel right about telling you that General Pew is as bald as an egg and really ashamed of it. Yes, sir. Oops, I told. Oh, blast.
Yeah, well, clearly we're going to have to remove his wig or what have you. We did see that he had a wig stand anyway, remember? Because we saw it in his study with Lockjaw there.
I'm going to rescue my dog, Miss Taleteller. Have you heard any gossip or, information that might help me? Well, I happen to know that Ima usually waits until after supper to work her evil ways on the poor doggies she kidnaps.
Alright, so let's do like a rescue Lockjaw to-do item here. We know that Pew is bald, and that Ima tortures dogs after supper. Wigs were in. That's true. That's a fair point, Megabyte. Yeah, that doesn't necessarily mean he's bald. That's a good point. You're right.
That means you've got a little time before she shaves off his fur or pierces his ears or something, but not much. Are you happier now that you've been cured of your gossiping habit, Miss Taleteller? Yes, I am. I've decided to put my talents to better uses. Yes, sir. I'm going to write stories and sell them to almanacs and newspapers, all over the colonies. Oh no, I've created the world's first gossip columnist.
Yes, you have, and don't you ever forget it, Pepper.
Later. So how's it going, Goody? Oh, just fine, youngin'. You're looking chipper. I'm feeling chipper. I think things may be looking up for this colony. Oh, really? Well, let me in on the secret, lad. I have some great news, Goody. Ben's totally cured. He's not acting weird anymore. Oh, lad, is it true? I'd be so happy if it were true. Perhaps it's not too late for this colony after all. Goody, you may not believe me, but we've got our chance. We can sock it to the pews. We can? How? Tell me quickly, child. Ooh, boy, I'll bring my ladle. My big ladle. Whack! Right upside that rotten general's head. Yes! Oh, excuse me. I got a little carried away. I hope you'll get to meet my dog Lockjaw, Goody. I think he'll like you. I hope I get to meet him too, lad. He sounds like a dear little beast. Just be careful. Goody, if there was something you could do to stop the pews, would you do it? I mean, even if it was dangerous? Oh, you just bet I would. Shoo, rotten flies. Something must be done about those rascals. Wow, Goody, you're a totally brave lady.
Yeah, okay, the flies are gone because we got you the fan. I'm not sure what else that accomplished. Maybe she was just more willing to bake us something, I guess. Now that we gave her the recipe, but we still need to give her the chocolate. Okay. Okay, next town screen. So we still have, I think, 7 more characters to talk to. Oh boy.
Hello. Oh, hello, small dude. I'm happy to see you. Oh, my stomach.
Do you still have indigestion, General Lee?
No, my stomach is empty. I don't think I've ever felt it empty before. Oh, this carrot isn't doing me any good. Oh.
Well, I have something for you that might take your mind off of food for a little while.
Oh, good. What is it? Wait, let's talk a while. At least I won't be using my jaws to chew. You dig? Ha 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 ha.
Sure, no problem. Wonderful news, General Lee. Ben is back to his old self. No more love beads and incense.
Oh, bully. That's just fabulous. I hate that ridiculous word, groovy, anyway. I'll just change out of this. Now wait just a minute, boy.
What?
I'll need some proof of this. This could just be some insidious pew plot. I'll not change a stitch until you give me some proof of Ben's intentions.
Wow, really? There's a puzzle with this guy? This was the electricity book? This was the letter about what? The king's letter. Oh, right. This was the Doctrine of Melanus, which we don't want. Because that's the old Ben Franklin. And this was the Leyden Jars book. Give him this or the Leyden Jar? Oh, thanks, boy. All right. Do you really want proof of the intentions? This is about Pew. That might have just been a stray reference. I don't know if that's a real thing. Okay. Continue talking to him.
General Lee, if I get into the Penn Mansion and the Pews catch me, what will they do with me? They won't, hang me or anything, will they?
Probably not. Most likely they'll conscript you into being Miss Ima's servant. You'll spend the next 7 years ironing ribbons and lace.
Yikes, I'd rather be hung. General Lee, you once told me that you were a brilliant military strategist. Please, can you tell me how to get into Penn Mansion to rescue my dog?
Oh, did I say that? Ye gods, I'm not very modest, am I? Well, I suppose it's true, though I am brilliant. And now then, lad, listen up. You'll have to be very careful getting in. You've got no chance at all if you try to go in from the front. You'll have to sneak around the back.
Okay. I think we had to go across the river, right? Sneak across river and enter house through back.
How am I gonna do that? All those sentries will see me.
Why, take the river, boy. None of the sentries ever take a bath, so as far as I can tell, so you'll be fine. You'll just have to hope the current is strong. If you splash, they'll hear you. General Pugh almost always opens his study window in the afternoon. With any luck, you'll be able to sneak in there.
Okay, that sounds good. The only problem left is how to get past those 2 rotten tack sentries.
Oh, they shouldn't be a problem for a smart lad like you. I'm sure you'll figure out a way to get around them.
I'm sure I will too. Thank you, General Lee. I'm gonna go get my dog.
Oh, bully.
You're looking much better, General Lee. Your new diet agrees with you.
Maybe so, but I don't always agree with it. Oh, I miss rich, gooey, greasy food. You know, lad, I just may die of starvation.
But General Lee, it's only been an hour or 2 since you started dieting.
Oh, is that all? Ye gods, it seems like an eternity. Ah, well, at least I'll be able to catch a wife once I'm slender and winsome, eh? Ha 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 ha.
Yeah, very funny.
See ya. Roland! Eartha Roland!
Huh? Oh, hi there, kiddo. How are you?
Well, I still haven't found my dog yet, if that's what you mean.
Bummer. Maybe you should just go to the Pew place and offer to play darts for your dog or something.
Yeah, right. Thanks for the advice. Go back to your mantra, bud.
Okay.
Um.
Roland, come on, help me find my dog.
Okay. I'll try to levitate him here. Okay. I'm concentrating.
This guy's totally hopeless.
Oh, so we can't... Okay, alright. We're not gonna talk to him about specific things. Fine with me.
Hi, Mrs. Pincher, how are you feeling?
Fine. I went to Tattles and bought a new bonnet, and then walked to Nailey's and bought a silk scarf. Spending money is fun.
Yeah, it can be, but don't carry it away, huh? Credit cards won't be invented for another 150 years.
You do speak strange, little guy, but I like you. So what can I do for you?
Actually, I have something to give you, Miss Penny.
You have something to give me? Oh boy, oh boy. Oops, I forgot. I'm not greedy anymore.
Don't worry about it. Tell you what, let me ask you a few questions first so you don't feel like you're getting something for nothing.
Well, okay, I guess so. Ask away, little boy.
There's a point.
Great news, Miss Pincher. Ben Franklin is cured. He said goodbye to love beads and jasmine incense forever.
I'll believe it when I see it. Ben doesn't change his mind that fast, does he?
In this case, he does. He was sick, Miss Penny. That's why he was acting that way in the first place.
Well, I just don't know. I'll believe it when I see some kind of proof.
So they're all asking about proof. Weird. Get proof for colonists that Ben is cured, I guess? Weird. Yeah, everyone... Yeah, they're keeping... Okay, apparently by the love beads, they know... Do you know those, people have those, like, strings of beads to act as, like, doorways, and then you go like that to go through them? Apparently that's what they mean by love beads, but there were a lot of references earlier on, and in much worse, that made me think, yes, the way you're thinking of love beads, Devil. So we had a few laughs with that earlier.
What would you say if I told you there is something you can do about the pews?
I'd say you're nuts. The pews don't mean much in the cosmic scheme of things, but in Philadelphia, they're baddest dudes around.
Not for long, ma'am. I have that on Ben Franklin's authority.
Ben, huh? Okay, you've got me interested. What did Ben say about the pews?
Actually, I kinda have to show you.
Go ahead and show me then. But hurry, okay? I want to go shopping again.
I'm gonna do it, Mrs. Pincher. I'm gonna go save my dog. Do you have any ideas about how I could get into Penn Mansion?
I'm afraid I don't. Those gnarly sentries are all over the mansion grounds. I wouldn't worry about that dog of yours, though. I think he's okay.
What makes you say that? Have you seen him?
No, but I saw Percy again. He and that creepy butler carried in General Pugh's harpsichord. Your dog had chewed a tunnel right through it. There was nothing I could do to save the instrument. Nothing at all. I pity anyone who gets in that dog's way.
I just hope he can defend himself until I rescue him. He'd probably crawl under my bed and never come out if I'm a Dyson Pink or anything. I'm glad to hear that you're feeling better, Mrs. Pincher. Have you decided to take a stand against the pews yet?
I don't know, child. I think it would be groovy if the pews were gone, but I don't know where to start. I can't do it myself. You dig?
Yeah, I dig. That's why Ben Franklin gave me something to give you. Did he? Oh, this is when we're supposed to be distributing the special editions. Okay, that's what we have to give. All right, we just have to distribute that to the colonists. But we don't have that yet, so we're talking these characters a little too early, but that's all right. See ya. Hey, Billy, how's it going?
It's going fast, little dude. Way fast. I've got to get all this mail out by sundown.
So, do you have time to answer a few more questions? You can talk on the fly, can't you?
There's no flying here to talk on, kiddo. But I'll be happy to answer your questions. Fire away.
So anyway, Billy, what's up?
Everything's up, kiddo. Everything. Gotta hurry, gotta zoom.
Well, while you're check this out while you're zooming. Ben Franklin is cured. He's back to normal.
Normal isn't a real concept, kiddo. Normal is so subjective, it could be anything. It's a fictional state of being. You dig?
Oh boy, we've got a long way to go. Come on, Billy, admit it. Wouldn't you like to get that rotten General Pugh?
Well, yeah, I would. I got tired of stomping around town, making everybody miserable. But there's nothing I can do, right?
Don't count on it, bud. I'm gonna go rescue my dog, Billy. Do you have any last-minute advice for me?
Yeah, don't do it. That Pugh is one ruthless guy. He writes nasty letters to people too. Not that I read his mail or anything.
Hey, Materian.
You've gotta stop opening people's letters, Billy. It's really not very nice.
All right. I'll stop reading the mail. Tomorrow.
Do you feel better about yourself now that you're not lazy anymore, Billy?
You bet. I feel great. Yeah, great.
That's good, you guys. Just don't burn yourselves out, huh? You look like you're on fast forward.
I sound like I'm not enjoying the game. Oh, do you say that because of the the voice I'm giving these characters here?
Wow, you're really moving, Heidel. How are you feeling?
Great, fine, groovy.
Feeling talkative, I see. So how about answering a few more questions for me?
Sure, no prob.
Listen, Ben's totally cured, Heidel. He's back to his old self. Isn't that awesome? Are you even hearing me this time?
Awesome. Rad. Most excellent.
Wow, he's actually babbling. I'm not sure if that's good or bad.
No, well, the characters, remember, were very lazy and tired. So I'm just trying to sort of carry over those qualities a little bit. Although they're not actively yawning the way they were in the past.
Heidel, I know that the Pughs have been taking all kinds of things from people to pay their bogus taxes. Your pet rock is not safe.
Norman? Yikes.
Hey, they took Throcky and Marty's yo-yo. There's no reason they wouldn't stoop to rock napping. We've got to do something.
Yeah, do something.
All right.
Not. I'm scared.
I'm gonna go rescue my dog, Heidel. If I don't come back, will you send a letter to my folks telling them I've been captured?
Sure. Address?
It's 212 North Possum Lane, Fresno. Never mind. The letter would probably disintegrate or something by the time they got it. Besides, California still belongs to Mexico now, right?
Huh?
Forget it, bud. You know, Heidel, you look a lot happier now that you're not a veggie anymore. Doesn't doing a little hard work make you feel good?
Yeah, good.
Excellent. Don't you think you'd feel even better if you did something to help the future of Philadelphia?
Yeah, better.
Cool. I can count on this one to show up at the pews.
Pews? Yikes. Not. Oh boy. All right, so we got 2 more guys to talk to, and then we can actually start working on the, I guess on distributing the special editions. So we just got to talk to the 2 hippie guys over here, the medical students.
Are you learning a lot, Throckmorton?
Oh my, yes.
Did you know that bleeding a patient will cure almost any illness? Some doctors believe that where I come from. Only they like to bleed patients through the wallet.
Fascinating. So what can I do for you, little dude?
So, have you spoken with Ben Franklin lately?
Not lately, little guy. Every time I go to Ben's house to see him, that fierce little woman, Deborah, whacks me upside the skull with a frying pan. It's a totally gnarly headache. You know what I mean?
Have you been harassed by the horrible pews lately, sir?
The pews? Where? Oh no, they'll take my book. Marty, we have to hide. Quick, let's climb the tree.
Calm down, Throcky. The pews aren't here. I just asked if you'd seen them, that's all.
Good grief, little dude, don't scare me that way. I almost swallowed my love beads. No, I haven't seen the pews since they took my kazoo earlier today. I hope I never see them again, and that's a fact.
Have you heard anything about my dog lately, Throcky?
Well, I did hear that gnarly Percy say something about him. The only words I could make out were flea-bitten bear trap.
So, Throcky, when you become a doctor, are you going to stay in the colonies or go practice in England?
Oh, I'll definitely stay here, Doodalette. I was born in the colonies, you dig? England is just like a weird dream to me.
Well, that dream is going to come knocking on your door in 1776.
Say what?
Oh, never mind.
Hey, how's it going, Iggy?
Hey, Marty, how's the studying coming along?
Oh, hello, little dude. Just fine, thank you. I'm learning all about how to use leeches. How can I help you?
You know, Ben Franklin is cured. He's up and out of his hot tub.
That's cool. He's one brainy dude when he wants to be. Maybe he'll help us with our studies sometime.
Have you seen any of the pews today, Marty?
Well, I thought I saw General Pugh lurking around earlier, but then again, I sometimes confuse him with the town goat.
Have you heard any news about my dog, Marty?
I'm afraid not, small person. I've had my nose in this book ever since we last talked.
So what kind of medicine will you be going into, Marty? Radiology? Cardiology? Nuclear medicine?
I thought I'd treat people, little dude. Of course, if there were a horse in need, I couldn't say no.
Waka waka. Tafted Ben Franklin. We did get him out of his hot tub, it's true. We did get him out of his hot tub. Absolutely right. It was a good time that was had by all. I think it got struck by lightning, right? All right, so now we got to go, I guess, back to Ben Franklin's house. And I think we need to get those special editions.
I guess I'll just pop in on the Franklins.
Yeah, Lester Code. We've actually seen a lot of his, like the Franklin stove and
Wow, they rattle.
we also saw the one-handed clock over here. I guess we're supposed to talk to him more. Probably give him something. Yeah, okay, good reason to gather the colonists. Well, we have the good reason, more or less, no? About our dog. Oh, here, show you the letter, the proof, the evidence of the treachery of Governor Pugh.
I found this letter. It proves that the stamp tax is just a dirty trick to fill the general's pockets.
Oh, let me see now. That cad! He's been rubbing the colony blind! This is just the thing we need to get the colonists on the march to Penn Mansion. Good work, boy. Oh, now I know exactly what to say in this pamphlet.
Now we can use the printing press, I think.
There, a good piece of work, if I do say so myself. Now to typeset and print this.
Yeah, probably not. Yeah, it could be apocryphal.
What?
The lever for the printing press is gone. Blast it all, I must have lost it when I was ill. Say, do you know anything about the newspaper business, lad?
Who, me? You bet I do.
Good. I hereby name you my temporary apprentice.
A person under a legal agreement to work for a specific amount of time for a master craftsman in trade or craft in return for instruction.
Your first task is to find that lever and repair the press. I'll get busy typesetting.
All right, the good news is we already have the we already have the missing lever, and I imagine repairing it will be as easy as clicking on it. Yep.
Look, Ben, the lever fits the printing press perfectly.
You found it? Oh, splendid, splendid. Here, apprentice. Distribute these to the colonists. Knock on all the doors, seek the people out in the shops and the streets. Be sure to take some to the post office so that the mail coach may spread them through all the colonies. We'll show them we'll not support such tyranny as the Stamp Act, be it false or real. This will be the biggest rally in the history of the colonies.
All right, now that's Ben Franklin.
Of course I'm Ben, lad. Who else would I be? Now off with you, silly heart. Come back when we're done, and we'll solve that little problem of the river. Go on, lad. The sooner we round up the colonists, the sooner your dog can be rescued.
Okay, take those. Thank you.
These sure are a lot of these things.
Or there sure are a lot of them. I like he says, come back when we're done, when it's really I'm doing all the passing out. The pamphlet says, Special Edition, an important news bulletin by Benjamin Franklin. Yeah, let's get a save here since we did all that talking. Okay, 373, pamphlet distribution. I don't want to lose the lever. Yeah, I guess when he was all drugged up, or he was hypnotized, he sort of probably used it for some other purpose, I think. He was somehow connected, part of his hot tub apparatus, I think. Revenge! Thanks very much for the host. Going Revenged? How did, what was the name of the game? I was watching, Revenge was playing a shmup as part of his Sega Master System challenge, which I'll recommend you follow him. It looked pretty tough, though. As most shmups are, I think. All right, let's hand out some of these pamphlets here.
Vicar, I'd like to give you something that could change your whole life.
No thanks, little boy. I like my life just the way it is. Oh, Quibi.
What, really?
Miss Quabble, if you take your lips off that man for a minute, I have something to show you.
Yeah, exactly right, Morgan. Yep, she's a girl that she's just dressed in boys' clothing to avoid the town watchman who's on the hunt for her.
Oh, all right. Let's see it.
Or wait, oh, this is the woman talking now.
Oh, all right, let's see it. Come on, Vicar, look at this with me. Then maybe he'll leave both of us alone.
Whatever you want, my little squirrel lips.
Okay, let's see. What? The Pews have been lying to us? How could they? Oh, and Ben's changed his mind about the new ways. You know, they did seem kind of silly, but those rotten Pews, how could they? Grr! Oh, Vicar, how could we have been so silly? We have shirked our duties to this colony.
Indeed, my love, we must fly to Ben's side and join him in protest. Little boy, you've done us a great service, and we thank you most sincerely.
Tell me, boy, what is your name? I want to tell my own son all about you, when I have one.
It's Morley. Morley Wafer. Not to be confused with Morley Zafer.
We'll always remember you, Morley. We'll see you at the protest.
Yes, farewell, Morley.
Ooh, 2 points. All right, so now we have to go back. Whoops, switch to walk. Hand him out to Granny. What's her face?
Catch, Miss Nettlesome.
Oi, that was fun. All right, let's see what we have here. Sure. What? What? No way!
Pretty interesting, huh?
It's infuriating to think the Pews have been taking advantage of us all this time. Well, I'll just go to that rally and give those Pews what for. Tell me your name so I can thank you properly.
It's Ed. Ed Madley.
Well, Ed Madley, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. I'll see you at the rally.
Later.
Yeah, it does, Ziggy. The White House gets taken over by the British, and the American Revolution fails. Actually, how could there have even been a White House? Pretty stupid. But anyway, yes. We also Lockjaw got caught in the Penn Mansion a couple times by the assistant guy, Percy.
I have something very special I want to give you, Miss Taleteller.
But the last thing you gave me was pretty special. Let's see what you have for me now. Oh dear. What? You don't say. Oh my. Oh dear.
Well, there wouldn't have been a White House in the future if the American Revolution never happened.
Imagine that. Ben Franklin really was sick. Oh, I can't believe those awful Pews. Tell you what, little boy, I'm going to that rally.
All right.
I want lot you, laddie. You showed me the error of my ways. Thank you. Oh my, I don't know your name.
It's it's Dan. Dan Blather. Not to be confused with Ed or Dan Rather.
Wait, so who was the other one? She said Ed Marley. I'm trying to think of who the counterpart is, the news counterpart for that one.
Well, it was a pleasure to meet you, Danny. See you at the rally.
I think you'll find this pretty...
Oh, Ed Bradley, yes. Thank you, Kako. It was Ed Bradley. Nice, nice.
I think you'll find this pretty interesting, Goody.
Lad, is it from Ben? Oh, it is. Let's see. What? Those terrible, horrible, sneaky pews? Oh, what fiends! I'm going to that meeting. We'll just get those pews, that's what. Do you suppose I should bring my big, heavy ladle?
Well, I know it's tempting, but we don't want to resort to violence. Not right away, anyhow.
Oh, all right. I'd best close up the shop and get ready. Just come on by if there's anything you need. Oh, by the way, lad, what's your name?
It's Lou. Lou Rant. So let's see, Lou Grant? Lou Gant? I don't know.
Well, I thank you, Lou Rant. I'll see you at the rally, if not before. Excuse me.
Okay, so we got... Oh, look, and they disappeared. That's good. Hopefully we don't have to talk to all these people again in Act 6. Yeah, she can't have... she can't have the same pseudonym. 10 hours of 60-minute intros. Wow.
Dear General Lee, this is from Ben Franklin to you.
Oh, for me, Oh, bully. Let's see. I just hope it doesn't have anything to do with tie-dye. Oh my, what? I can't believe it. I just can't. Oh, it's wonderful to know that Ben is back to his old self. And as for those pews, if only I still had my cannon. I'm going to that rally, young man. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, I'll be off then, young... what is your name, boy?
It's Ezra. Ezra Winfrey.
That can't be Oprah Winfrey.
It's been a pleasure, Ezra lad. I'll see you at the rally. Get the pews. Tally ho, Yorks and away.
Good, I'm glad all these guys are going away.
Roland, yo, what's up?
Oh, nothing much, Cosmic Cat. It feels good to be virtuous. I just wish I knew what else I should be doing. I'm bored, you know?
Well, I've got something for you that'll liven up your day.
Cool, suck it to me. Okay, let's see. Whoa, hold the carriage. Is this true? And I thought I was a dishonest, sneaky street weasel. Those rotten pews, they were taking money from everybody before I had the chance to. We'll just put a stop to that. I'm going to the rally.
Right on. Oh man, I've been here too long.
Hey, Cosmic, you never did tell me your name. Lay it on me so I know who to thank.
It's Gerald. Gerald O. Riviera.
Well, thanks a million, Geraldo. I'll see you at the rally.
Bye, Roland. Stay cool.
Geraldo Rivera.
Gerald.
Penny, here's something I think you'll really like.
Oh, what is it? Oh boy, I have a special edition for Ben. Let's see. Eek! I can't believe it. Those pews. How could they? Oh, just wait till I get my hands on that rotten general. I'll take that Bavarian shirt Nellie made for him last week and strangle him with it. Or maybe I'll just bring him back to the shop and saw him in half. Yeah, that's the ticket.
Instead of doing all that, why don't you just go to Ben's rally?
Okay, I'll look for you there. I'll just go out and change out his ridiculous clothes and then I'll go to the meeting. See you later. Say, what is your name, child? I'd like to properly thank you.
It's Donnie. Donnie Chung.
Okay, so that's Connie Chung. Hey, how's it going, Mr. Vector?
What an exotic name. Thank you, Donnie. I'll see you later.
All right, now time to mail out these babies. Here, Here, Billy, you might find this interesting. Ben wrote it himself.
Ben, huh? Little dude. Let's see what he has to say. Yeah, uh-huh. Yeah, uh-huh. Hold on a minute. Oh man, I can't believe those pews. They've been robbing us blind. I'm glad Ben is better, kid, but I'm so angry right now, I could spit nails. Indeed, nails. We're going to that rally, lad, and you better believe it.
Great! Oh, and there's one more thing you can do. Mail out the rest of these flyers to the colonists, okay?
You bet. By sundown tonight, everyone in Philadelphia will know what a rat that wretched pew is. Come on, Heidel, let's get moving. Oh, by the way, what's your name, lad? We really owe you one.
It's Bobby Ray.
Bobby Ray Walters. Instead for Barbara Walters. Fare thee well, Bobby Ray. Godspeed. If you'll excuse us, we must get these flyers into the mail and prepare for the morning. Goodbye. Right, bye. Okay, so we got 2 more flyers to pass out to the hippie medical dudes.
Marty, I think I could change your outlook on the whole world.
Let's see now, what? General Pugh's been swindling us out of our money? The Stamp Act never even passed? That total worm dude! Ben goes on to say that we should all stop dressing, acting, and talking like ninnies. Hey, Throckmorton, are we ninnies? Well, I fear we are, brother. See here, Ben is organizing a protest against General Pugh. We must show our support. Yes, let us make haste. We thank you most sincerely, lad. You have done us an immeasurable favor. Tell me, what is your name? I want you to remember you, always.
Walter Crankwright. For Walter Cronkite.
Well, best of luck to you, Walter. Yes, farewell, Walter, dude.
Okay, so now we passed them all out. So I guess next step would be to probably go see Ben Franklin again. So we're going to break into the Penn Mansion by crossing the river. Let's just report back to Franklin, though. Yeah, 60s.
Oh no, here we go again. Beam me up, Scotty.
Oh, now we're going to the future? The convention?
Okay, this baby has enough power to zap that rotten girl into the Pleistocene age. I'm gonna send her somewhere that she'll never come back from. Here, it comes! No! No! It can't be! I sent her to the Constitutional Convention? Arg!
Can't you see the value of Mr. Franklin's proposal? To limit suffrage to landowners would be to silence the most important population of America, the common, hard-working man. Mr. Jefferson, can you imagine what would happen if every Irish immigrant could raise his voice and determine the future of our government? Disaster. Your remarks are narrow-minded, Mr. Hamilton. Many laborers, including Irish ones, have become important members of the community. Mr. Franklin is right. Mr. Franklin is not right, Mr. Wilson. Anyway, you're misinterpreting his remarks. No, I'm not. Yes, you are. Gentlemen, please. Let's ask Mr. Franklin to clarify his remarks. Mr. Franklin? Mr. Franklin? Oh dear, he's asleep. Shall we adjourn for today, gentlemen? Yes, I believe we should. Do you agree, Alexander? Well, I suppose so. You, Paige.
Do you mean me?
Yes, you boy. Make sure Mr. Franklin gets home all right.
Yes, sir.
Come, gentlemen.
Look at Hamilton's hair. Or his wig, whatever. Alright, let's get a save here. So now we have very old Benjamin Franklin. Well, yeah, I guess we can replace it. Why not? Alright, we gotta take Alana to Liz our first trip here. We gotta look. This is the Philadelphia Convention Hall. It's a very warm day, late in the afternoon, and most of the delegates have gone home for dinner. It's a high-backed wooden chair. It doesn't look very comfortable. It's a desk. It's covered with ink and food stains. It's obviously been used a lot lately. Some papers with notes written on them are resting on Ben's desk. Ben seems to have nodded off. Pepper can't believe how old he is. Let's truth this shit. True, the hard chairs, along with the terrible heat, were a constant source of complaints for the delegates of the Constitutional Convention. It was very hard on everyone involved with it. Ooh, sounds brutal, material. But somehow you're still going. You're still going. True, Ben wrote and edited parts of the Constitution. Although he was 81 years old, the oldest delegate there, his opinion was greatly respected. True, Ben Franklin attended the Constitutional Convention in 1787 at the age of 81. Right, so this is post-Articles of Confederation. It looks like there's the word he is missing. He contributed to the writing and editing of the Constitution, although he did fall asleep occasionally. He was still considered to be an important figure, and he was treated with great respect. It's also true that Ben had a terrible gout in his later life. Gout was a very painful disease common in the 18th century. Because water was generally not safe to drink, people drank a lot of wine, which caused the gout. Okay, good. So now we got the gout. Whoops. That was actually a twofer. We learned about gout and his role at the Constitutional Convention. And we've seen the raccoon skin cap in the past. Okay. True! On May 25th, 1787, 55 delegates from 12 of the colonies met in the Philadelphia Convention Hall and spent the summer hammering out this country's constitution. Rhode Island refused to send any delegates. Rhode Island. On September 17th, they were finally finished. The 81-year-old Ben Franklin attended, and he helped to write and edit parts of the Constitution. Oh, you had to reboot. Got it, Materian. That's right, Iggy Dota. So the idea is our crazy evil uncle has inserted false things into history, and we have to figure out what's true and what's false parts of history. Not everyone was fully satisfied with the final Constitution. Ben Franklin was quoted as saying, at the end of the convention, "I consent, sir, to this Constitution because I expect no better, and because I am not sure that it is not the best. The opinions I had of its errors I sacrificed to the public good. I have never whispered a syllable of them abroad. Within these walls they were born, and here they shall die." True, the convention goers practically lived at their desks in the convention hall. They ate, drank, wrote, and practically slept there. Alright, let's see if we can steal his notes. Pepper shouldn't mess with Ben's stuff while he's asleep. Can we take his cane? Oh. That woke him up, I guess.
Mr. Franklin?
What? Oh, who's there? Oh, it's a young page. Hello, lad.
Hello, Ben.
Do I know you? You seem familiar to me. Ratchet, what did I do with those bifocals?
Oh, now we can truth the bifocals and learn about those. True! Ben Franklin not only wore bifocals, he invented them. He noticed that he had trouble focusing on objects that were far away from him. yet he had to hold books away from his eyes to see them properly. He created glasses that had two-part lenses, one for nearsightedness and one for farsightedness. This invention benefited many, many people then and still does today. Here, let's help you, Ben.
Found them.
And we're not giving them back. These are Ben Franklin's bifocals. Although we don't have his cane, we just have the back scratcher still.
Here they are, Mr. Franklin.
Oh, thank you, lad. My lads, you do look familiar. Tell me, did I know your father?
Well, it's possible.
Almost anything's possible, my boy, and don't ever let anyone tell you otherwise. Oh, blast, my gout is acting up.
A disease caused by too much uric acid in the metabolism. Symptoms include uric acid in the blood and deposits of uric salts in tissues such as the hands and feet. Causes swelling and extreme pain, particularly in the big toe. Hey, how's it going, Florificus?
Could you find me some medicine, lad? I thought I had some around here, but I guess... Oh, bother.
Medicine, eh? What about these things here?
Let's see. I'll just check under these papers.
And what do we have here? Well, I know it's a desk. What about the medicine, though? It's a packet of herbs for the treatment of gout. It looks like a big tea bag. Let's truth it. True. Many different remedies for gout were tried in the 18th century. A few were successful in reducing the symptoms, but there was no actual cure at this time in history. Gout was often caused by drinking too much wine. How do you like that? Are these your herbs, Ben? Herbs?
Oh my, yes, I believe they are.
Up, up, up. Well, let's give them back to you. After this brief pause and a word from our sponsors, viewers like you, as bios are now on. All right, Dibble, 2 slots for Teen Agent. Oh, look at that. It just hit the 50 slot threshold as it leaps ahead of Lost Files of Sherlock Holmes, Case of the Serrated Scalpel, and Chronicles of the Sword to V11. And it does mean at 50 it is eligible for Legacy slot status. Looks like it's going to take over position number 12. Q. There you go. Dino 3 for Star Trek Final Unity. Moves out of Bloodnet. Are You Afraid of the Dark? And Twinson's Odyssey up to V3 on the viewer queue. I'll reload to get the images to show up here. The 92 slot buys. Materian, a gun for Leisure Suit Larry 2. Brings it up to 13. Yeah, I am very concerned myself, Iggy, about Twinson's Odyssey. Oh, God. Hey, Vorpal, 3 slots for Bloodnet. That moves ahead of Are You Afraid of the Dark, Twinson's Odyssey, and Star Trek Next Generation just lost a slot it had bought. Bloodnet goes up to V3. Huh, now I have no... Okay, that was worse. Now I have no images here. God damn it, Google. Appreciate that, Tino. Appreciate that. As well as Vorpal, too. 11 out of 10. Oh, man. 1 out of 10. All right, last call. Last call for buys. Yeah, try a different. Probably not. It's just probably a. Nah, not working out. All right, whatever. Nope, never has happened, Materian. Play to the end. Play to the end. I mean, the good news is, like, you know, based on the nature, if I'm ever stuck and I can't, I mean, I just asked for a hint. So there really should be no sort of excuse for not finishing a game. I mean, unless there's, like, it's technically impossible, you know, due to, like, an emulation issue or, you know, something like that. I think that would be the only circumstance. I mean, some of them do have some action sequences, but even if it's tough, I mean, nothing has proved impossible so far. But that said, I am a proponent of finishing a game rather than putting it aside and coming back later and starting another game. Tokyo no Densha! Thanks very much for the follow. Welcome to the last Adventure Quest. I think Spider-Man we did in one stream, actually. And even got 2 different endings for that one. Could be Materian. We'll see. We haven't reached it yet, that's for sure. Alright, let's resume. What are we doing? Oh, we need to give him his gout herbs.
Here you are, Ben. Gout, huh? Now that's a disease you don't hear much about anymore.
You're quite the strange one, aren't you, lad? I only wish I'd never heard of gout. There, that should make me feel better. Now it's home, I think. Just let me lean on you, lad, if you'd be so kind. I'm not the man I once was, you know.
You look pretty awesome to me, Ben.
Flattering will get you everywhere, child.
Wow, he actually is moving pretty well.
Well then, lad, I thank you for walking me home. Goodbye. Oh, blast, it's locked. Just a moment, lad. Oh dear, this is an annoyance. I seem to have left my keys somewhere or another. Lad, it's not that I think you look like a picklock or anything, but if you can get me into this house, there's a treat in it for you. My treat is in my pants.
Why? We have to break into his house now?
Shoot, Ben, I'll help you for free.
Oh, but you do look familiar. Well, let's get on with it, lad, before I catch a cold in my feeble old lungs. And to think, I used to swim in cold water like a fish. I used to do this trick where I'd fly a kite, then get into the swimming hole and use it to pull me across. Forgive me, lad, I'm rambling. I'll be so grateful if you can open the door for me.
So that was unusual uses for a kite, I suppose. Alright. Wow, yeah, the house has seen better days, it looks like. The shutter's coming off here.
This is the home of Ben Franklin, isn't it?
It looks different than the last time Pepper saw it. The peeling and such, Franklin's. A long, thin stick is lying on the ground. A person who wrote an article for Slate about Robot Odyssey called it the hardest computer game of all time. Obviously, that's a subjective thing. It was a hard game, but it definitely was not as hard as I thought. And yeah, I don't actually think it's the hardest computer game from a puzzle standpoint, but it was difficult.
I wonder if I could use this to get into the house somehow.
Like, can we pick the lock with a stick? Thin-pointed stick?
Okay, let's see if this works. Bingo, we got it.
You are a smart lad. Now, how do we get it out from under the door?
I don't think we need the key back. It's not a key. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, it's locked, all right.
Wait. I thought we just... I thought we unlocked the door. What the hell? The door is firmly locked. What? All right, do we... Well, it's not a key, though. The hell? Do we have to catch it on the other side with a... Oh, the key was in the door on the other side. Got it. So now we use the magnet to get it underneath the door.
Hey, I've got an idea. Now let's see. Yeah, got it.
Oh, wonderful, lad, wonderful.
It's the key to Ben's house.
Okay, here we go.
Ingenious, lad. Do let me show my appreciation. Here, just the thing. Some lovely chocolate.
Just what we need to make those baked goods.
Thanks, Ben.
You're welcome, lad. I'm not supposed to eat it anymore, you know, but how can I resist? Lad? Lad? Oh dear, I think I've been on my feet too long.
Whoa.
Ben, he's gone. I must be back in 1764.
Oh, here we have our quiz for the end of Act 5.
What was Ben Franklin's role at the Constitutional Convention? A. Ben wrote the Constitution. B. Ben edited the Constitution. C. Ben contributed to the Constitution. Or D. Ben vetoed the Constitution.
Well, he wrote and edited it, both of which could be considered contributions. I mean, so I would say A, B, and C are all like partially correct. I guess we'll go with C because that encompasses both writing and editing. True, Ben made some important contributions to the Constitution. All right, which of these factors contributes to causing gout? A, not washing your hands. B, drinking way too much wine. C, riding horses. Or D, okay, that's the first time I've seen yucky spelled with two C's. Usually it's U-C-K-Y. Yucky toilet seats? We'll go with drinking way too much wine. True, because the water was unsafe, people drank a lot of wine. What kind of eyewear did Ben Franklin invent? A, bifocals, B, trifocals, C, quadrofocals, or D, bebop shades? Bifocals it is. True, Ben Franklin made the first bifocals himself. What did Ben use a kite for other than his electricity experiment? A, he used it to attract attention to his father's store. B, he used a kite to deliver mail. C, he used a kite to hang glide around Philadelphia. Or D, he used it to pull himself across the swimming hole. Swimming hole it is. True, it worked pretty well too. Why did Ben Franklin wear a raccoon skin cap? A, he had a problem with raccoons. B, he wished he were Davy Crockett. C, he wanted to hide a skin condition. Or D, he wanted to hide his baldness. I believe it was a skin condition. True, Ben had a bad case of eczema. Act 6. Pepper and Lockjaw in Penn Mansion, or Save That Dog or Die Trying. Okay, things to look for in this act. How meat was cooked in colonial households. What an education. Colonial cures for fleas. Compositions for the glass harmonica. Blue dye and taxation without representation. Okay, and then the objectives for this act are get into Penn Mansion. Well, rescue Lockjaw I had already. Prove General Pugh's a fraud. Haven't we already proven that with the letter? I thought we already proved that. By the way, we have to bribe the guards with chocolate, which I think we're about to do.
Ah, there you are. I was growing concerned.
Ben, you look so young.
Why, thank you, lad.
Oh, there's your kite over there. Oh, let's do a Act 6 save. All right, so we have our final act to go here. Also update our... out there. Okay.
So, Ben, do you have a plan to get me into the mansion?
I've just finished making this kite for you. You see, it's an old Ben Franklin family trick. I used it when I was a boy. You get the kite aloft, then...
You get in the river, and the kite pulls you along, right?
Egad, boy, how did you know that?
Oh, I just kind of guessed or figured it out.
You are a remarkable lad. Now you still have those to get past those sentries at the front bridge. I suggest you distract the silly fools with food.
In this game, they just tell you what the puzzle solutions are.
Now here's the plan. You leave now and try to sneak into the mansion and find your dog. I'll go assemble the colonists. By the time you're needing a fast exit, hopefully we'll all be there, ready to assist.
Way cool.
Actually, the mansion should be warm this time of day. Lad, try to find some evidence of Pew's misconduct while you're in there. We may need it.
Sure thing, Ben.
Okay, so we got the kite, huh? I like how we use the magnet, now we just don't have it anymore, randomly. The beautiful silk kite, and the bar of chocolate that Ben gave Pepper, okay. Let's be out, yo. Yeah, he is ignoring no hits. All right, so let's go ahead back to the baker's and give her the chocolate so she can make the baked goods we need to get past the guards.
Here, Goody, I found some chocolate for you.
Thank you, lad. You've been so sweet bringing me the fan and the recipe, and now this lovely chocolate. I'm gonna make you some bonbons.
Really?
Really? Excuse me for a moment, lad.
Are you gonna throw in some of those cabbage cookies into the mix in the mixing bowl? What are those, your cookbooks? Okay, you just, whatever that was in there, you just sprinkled all over the floor. You didn't even come close to the bowl. Okay, was that really necessary if you're just taking it back into the room? You could have done it back there. Are you done already?
Here you are, laddie. I hope you enjoy them.
Oh, thank you, Goody. You're the best.
Fare thee well, laddie.
All right, bonbons procured. In no baking time either. These are the bonbons that Goody gave Pepper. Hideously deformed. All right, so now we're gotta be on our way to Penn Mansion. Cabbage bonbons. Oh. Ba-dum.
Hey, I've got bonbons. Nice, fresh bonbons.
Bonbons? Gimme, gimme, gimme. Give me some, give me some.
Jeez, talk about a sugar rush. Wow, he looks like a little bitty beached whale. Well, he's not going anywhere in a big fat hurry.
All right, so now I guess we use the kite on the lake, or on the river, rather. Yep.
Fly, baby, fly. Bye-bye, redcoat boneheads.
I like how there's like no reaction from these guys at all.
Oh, nice kite. Hmm? Yeah, nice.
Yeah, why do they have? Why did like eating the chocolate knock them out? It's so weird. Gigantism. I think they were supposed to be based on like Laurel and Hardy, which isn't the first time we've seen them represented in a Sierra game, right? Quest for Glory 3 had them as well, right? In the desert, you run across them. Penn Mansion backyard. All right, let's take a look around here, huh? This is the back of Penn Mansion. Redcoat sentries are guarding the back of the mansion. Tall hedges grow along the river.
That was kind of fun. At least the water wasn't too cold.
There are many windows on this side of the mansion.
There sure are a lot of plants around here.
That's truth, this place. True! Penn Mansion was built by William Penn, who owned large portions of Philadelphia. He was generally considered to be a just governor. Once his sons inherited the property, however, they decided to stay in London and party instead of taking care of their lands. Yeah, I'm sure it was a conscious decision. Yeah, let's just party. I'm sure that was like exactly the word that they used too. Okay, how is that even one of the items here? I don't even understand how that meets. Anyway. False. There weren't very many redcoat soldiers in the colonies at this time. Many of them had been recalled back to England at the end of the French and Indian War. There may have been a few, but they sure didn't wear funky outfits like these dudes. True. Expensive homes were usually bounded by a great deal of property in colonial times. Land was cheap and abundant, and the rich liked their privacy. False. There was no river surrounding Penn Mansion. It made for a fun puzzle, though, didn't it? True. Ornamental hedges and topiary were very popular in 18th century Europe. The idea was later exported to America. The palace at Versailles, France, was particularly famous for its beautiful gardens. And a topiary, well, I didn't care about that. Okay, fine. Designating or of the art of trimming and training shrubs into unnatural ornamental shapes. For example, the animal-shaped hedges at Disneyland are topiary hedges. True, only a family with a lot of money could afford to put this many windows in their home. Glass was very expensive in colonial times. True, New England was and is a green and beautiful place. Just one problem, this is Pennsylvania, we're not in New England. Silly game. Teaching kids that Pennsylvania is in New England. Alright, so how are we going to sneak by these guards? I don't actually recall. Can we just... Oh, there's an open window here. I think just go in there. Yeah, window appears to be open.
Sucker, he left his window open.
Hey, look, Wilberforce.
There's... Oh, wait. Oh, these are the British dudes.
Hey, look, Wilberforce. There's someone on the lawn, there is.
Oh, we got spotted. We died. I thought the hedges were covering. Giving me cover.
Watcha, how am I ever going to get into the mansion? Those sentries are everywhere.
Yeah, I thought the hedges were covering us. I didn't realize they would be able to see us. Grrr.
No, I can't bite him. Hey, maybe if I don't let him see me, I can get in.
Woof, arf. Select your destination. Yes, try again will be our destination. All right, so we can't walk there. We don't have any invisible powder. Maybe we can throw some pebbles as a distraction against the window. Pepper can't use that here. Damn it, man. Throw them in the brush. Okay. Magnet, some electricity, back scratcher, paddle. Wait, those are a set of strange-looking paddles. Interesting. What is their deal? Okay, we don't want to talk to them. It'd be good to, like, maybe we have to, can we go inside the hedge?
I'll just sneak over to this tree.
Okay, so we have to, like, sneak from hedge to hedge. Got it.
You're like, okay, so far, so good. Yeah, almost there. All right, home free. I think. All right.
We're inside, everybody. Oh no, internet problems are the worst, Mr. Viking. Okay, so we've been in the study before. And we got the slippers, we got a fire merrily roaring away in the grate. Oh, we gotta look for compositions for the harmonica. What do we have on the desk? Some large pencils are lying on the general's desk. A quill pen and an inkwell. Fancy silver jar says ultrafine wig powder. Ooh, maybe we can over powder his wig. General Pugh's wig stand. Okay, there is the safe behind here, right? How can we get?
Yuck, I hate to touch this thing. It's covered with ugly. Now let's see.
Oh shit! Yeah, I don't think we know the password here, do we? Or the password, the combination. I don't think we ever did find it out, did we?
Oh wow, a hidden safe.
Yeah, I don't think we know this. Oh, okay. 15. Yeah, we don't know. That must not have been the right combination. Bummer. All right, we're gonna have to find out the combination. We got into Penn Mansion. We know he is bald. Okay, we did sneak across the room and enter the house through the back. So now we have to figure out safe combination. Or not figure out, but probably find out. All right, let's see if we can take this wig powder.
Gross, wig powder. I sure don't want to touch that.
Pencils?
Totally cool, colonial pencils.
Paper?
I wonder what that creep writes about.
Take the ink too?
Hey, I could write a letter to my parents. Nah, it would take a long time to get there.
How about the slippers? I thought Lockjaw took these already. Pepper doesn't want to touch General Pugh's nasty old slippers. Blah. How about open up this drawer for the harmonica?
What's this?
Oh!
Lockjaw, you're here.
Uh-oh. It's the butler. Hey, you, what are you doing here?
Nothing, sir. I'm, just the meter reader.
You are not. You broke into the general's safe, you did. You're a thief. I'm taking you to the general. Do you know what he'll do to you?
No, but I'm sure you're gonna tell me.
He'll send you to the salt mines, that's what. Say goodbye to sunlight, thief.
Oh, man.
All right, another death. Yeah, so we got to put the painting back until we find out the safe combination.
Oh no, the salt mines. Mom and Dad said I'm supposed to cut down on salt, not dig for it. There's something I forgot to do in there. If I can only remember, I'll be okay.
Try again. Okay, put the painting back until we know the combination.
I'd better cover my tracks.
We didn't see on the paper the combination's not written down, is it? It's a notepad. The top sheet looks slightly dented. Oh, okay. It's the whole charcoal bit. Or with pencils, yeah. Colonial era pencils, okay. Pepper runs the pencil lightly over the surface of the paper. Hey, some numbers are appearing. The numbers on the paper are 5, 30, 75. Excellent. Okay, now we can go ahead and do this.
Yuck.
All right. Okay, so we got 5, 30, 75. We had 6 deaths before, Materi. We got a death earlier when we tried to sneak past the guards. People's money.
That creepy pew, that bag says the people's money.
It's mine now.
I'll just keep this for old Pew Face.
Exit. Now to cover our tracks. Actually, probably should close the safe too. Why not? Ah, you can't? Oh, okay, good. It's closed now. Boom. Okay. Let's save here. Okay, now we can contact Lockjaw. Which calls him, but we do get points, so I don't know.
You're a sneaky little house rat, that's what. Come here.
Hey, let go!
Not a chance. Miss Ima's latest new maid has just quit. I'm putting you to work in the kitchen, ironing Miss Ima's hair ribbons and such.
No!
Oh, it's not a game over though.
Get over here.
Alright now, listen up. I want you to pay attention. You hear me, boy? Yeah, I hear you. It's impossible not to. Good. Iron my dresses, starting with the one on the board. That's my favorite. If you scorch it, I'll have you thrown in the river.
That would be better than having to listen to you.
When you're done with that, repair my Spanish lace fan. It has a teeny weeny tear in it. I'd better not be able to see the stitches when you're done.
How about if I just burn it? You won't see any stitches then.
You do and I'll have you beaten and tossed from the roof, you little wretch. Don't think I won't.
You and what army, String Bean? I could tie you in a knot. In fact, I think I will.
Get away! If you touch me, I'll call my daddy and Percy and Rigamort. They'll arrest you. You'll be locked in the stocks and beaten and hung and shot and drowned. Eek.
Alright, just stop screaming. You sound like a cat with its tail slammed in the door.
Don't forget to stir the dye pot. If Fluffy comes out spotted instead of perfectly blue, I'll hold you personally responsible. Now don't just stand there, you insolent little brat. Get to work.
Yeah. Alright, let's see what we got here. It's a hot cauldron of soup. A pot of steaming blue dye sits by the fireplace. It's a mop. The mop head is made of yellow, greasy, curly yarn that looks strangely familiar. This is the Penn Mansion kitchen. It seems very well stocked. The pews never go hungry, that's for sure. That's a pretty serious spoon. A big ladle is hanging on the wall. A big meat fork is hanging on the wall. A bunch of onions are hanging from a hook on the wall. Large platters sit on the mantelpiece. Wow, there's corn hanging from the ceiling. A heavy iron is warming by the fire. Large padded pot holder. Large skillet. This is the ugliest dress on the planet. Yow! Eck, blech, a whole basket of Ima dresses. It could be, Reg, it could be. How are you, sir? A basket of red ripe apples sits on the counter. Ima's lace fan sits on the counter. It's a candle. Wicker baskets are hanging from the ceiling. They probably have onions or dried fruit in them. Okay, I'm guessing probably if you leave, do you get, is it a death? Let's see if we can get a death.
Wretched, awful, blasted fleas! Drat that wretched dog!
Oh no, it's not a death. Okay. Or is it?
Oh, you're just trying to escape, that's what? Get back to the kitchen!
Well, I don't really think I should. You see,
Okay, yeah, we can't get by there. Alright, so he's got fleas. That's interesting. Alright, so let's grab this fan.
I wonder what I could do with this stupid fan. Hey, if I could use it to hide my face, yeah.
We should actually look around here. Truth this place. True. Foods like soup, stew, and gruel were often cooked in heavy iron cauldrons over an open fire. Meat was cooked on a long fork or spit over the fire too. That's how meat was cooked in colonial households. True, colonial blue dye probably would have been made from indigo plants imported from India or native England, New England blueberries. Okay, so that's another one we found out. True, mops and brooms have been made, in one form or another, for many years. True, onions were a staple food in the colonies. Onions, potatoes, corn, and nuts were often buried in the ashes of the fireplace and slowly baked. Baked in ashes? Interesting. True, corn was a staple food in colonial America. It was often dried so that it would last through the winter. True, food was served on plates then, just like it is now. What, did you think they ate out of feed bags? Feed bags. Oh yeah, thanks, Majiri. True, the kitchen in Penn Mansion didn't look exactly like this, but this is a good representation of a colonial kitchen. True, when soup or stew was cooked in a cauldron, it had to be stirred to prevent it from burning. A cauldron could get very hot very quickly since it was placed over an open fire. True, some foods were suspended in baskets from the ceiling in colonial kitchens to keep them dry and safe from mice and insects. Many modern people still do this in their own kitchens. True, people washed their clothes in colonial America. They'd smell pretty nasty if they didn't, well now wouldn't they? True, wealthy little girls' dresses were frequently lacy and frilly. True, apples were a staple food in colonial America. In addition to just being tasty, apples could be dried and stored, or used for baking. True, colonial irons were usually made of a solid piece of metal. That meant that the whole iron heated up, even the handle. The iron had to be handled very carefully to avoid burns. A lot of cooking in colonial times was done in big kettles or skillets over an open fire. True, candles were used for lighting in colonial America. If the cooks wanted to prepare a meal after dark, they had to do it by candlelight. Alright, so let's grab the broom.
That looks just like Aunt Ima's hair, stringy, limp, and mangy. Maybe I could use it. Yeah, just right.
So we're going to be making our own Ima. We're going to be disguising ourselves as Ima to escape the kitchen.
Yuck, this thing looks like a wrinkled, lacy hairball.
Oh, I can't take that, huh? Pepper doesn't want to touch Ima's dresses. Yuck. Okay.
I could take the skillet and smack Ima upside the head. Nah, I'm just not the violent type.
Pepper doesn't like raw onions.
I wouldn't eat those apples. They'd probably have little green worms in them.
Pepper can't reach the corn. Pepper doesn't eat anything from that part of the kitchen. Pepper doesn't need a ladle. Pepper doesn't need the big spoon and doesn't need a meat fork. That wouldn't be very smart, would it?
There, this should keep my mitt nice and cool.
Your mitt?
There's no way I'm stirring that blue dye. I'm not a traitor to my dog.
Fair enough, young girl, fair enough. Alright, so we have the wig.
Yeah, I can cover my face with the fan, make a wig out of the mop, but my clothes aren't right.
Well, that's why I was trying to get you the dress, but you didn't want it. Do we have to dye it first, or maybe we combine this with the dress? Can't use that there. We do have the mop, or I guess we have to take this and then take the iron to iron the dress. Pepper doesn't want to burn that. She might need it. What? I don't want to burn it up. I just wanted to take the iron since the iron was too hot. Huh. Wasn't clicking the right pixel.
Oh man, that thing is heavy.
Yeah, I do like dried apples. And baked apples too, for that matter. Alright, let's go iron a dress.
Well, I guess I'll iron the stupid thing. Maybe I'll burn a hole in it, huh? I don't want to carry this heavy old iron around with me everywhere.
Pepper ditches the putrid potholder. Indeed. Okay, now can we take the dress?
I wonder if I could fool them. Yuck, I guess it'll work. If I can keep from hurling, that is.
Now we have a full outfit. It's Ima's dress and lace fan and a mop head that just looks just like Ima's hair.
Okay, here goes. Hey, I'm ready. Stunning resemblance, don't you think?
Hello, Miss Ima. Is there anything I can do for you, miss?
Oh, don't look at me. I've been in the kitchen and the heat has positively wilted my hair.
No problem, miss. I won't look at you all day.
Not one word from you. I don't want to hear it. You'd better not laugh either. Excuse me for a sec. That's better.
Okay, he's not gonna look us the entire rest of the game. Alright, great.
Wow, fancy chandelier. If I were Errol Flynn, I'd swing from it.
This is the Penn Mansion foyer. Fancy, isn't it? Why would Pepper want to go back down there? She wants to go find Lockjaw. A handsome spiral staircase leads to the second floor of Penn Mansion. The butler is a tall, scrawny fellow. Pepper thinks he looks like a giant buzzard. What? Oh, I don't. Yep. Okay, fine. It's a closet. It probably holds winter clothes or something. It's a picture of Thomas Penn of the powerful British Penn family. It's a picture of the English countryside. Can we open up this door? Pepper really doesn't want to see Ima's old moth-eaten coats. That's true and false. It's true because this room is an example of 18th century upper-class decorating. It's false because this isn't what the inside of the real Penn Mansion looks like. Artistic license strikes again. True. Butlers have been employed in the homes of wealthy people for centuries. A butler is the head servant of a household, coordinating and supervising all the other servants. This particular butler has a terrible case of fleas, which he got from Lockjaw. In colonial times, fleas were not treated with back scratchers. People used all kinds of harsh remedies for fleas, including tar and sulfur rubbed on the skin. Yikes. Do we need to... we're probably going to have to use the back scratcher on, I guess, Lockjaw to help him out. Get a save in here. $41 upstairs. Okay, so we don't have to give him the back scratcher, right? I guess not. Okay, I'm going to take a very short bio break because I kind of need one, but I'll be back shortly. Okay. Oh, I realize is the volume too low? Maybe. For the game, anyway. All right, so let's resume. Delay. Timer back on. No, is it? No, timer did not resume. Now it's resuming. All right, so we're here in the mansion here. I guess we'll head over here, back here.
We're in the hallways.
These are the upstairs hallways of Penn Mansion. Oil lamps illuminate the hallways. It's a doorway. It's another doorway. It's the ceiling. Let's truth it. False. Penn Mansion did have hallways, but they weren't in the form of a maze, really. Almost no houses were built with indoor mazes. Some of the older homes and castles in England had outdoor hedge mazes and still do today. Thank you, Material. True, oil lamps were sometimes used to illuminate rooms. The problem with them was that they had a strong smell and they frequently left smoke stains on the ceiling. Really, this game is a maze? Oy. Did I save? Hold on. Did I save back here? I think we did. Your life has been a lie. Hey, Zilla. Okay, yeah, we did save. Jeez. Okay, maybe it's a kid maze. We don't really need to map this out. I guess we'll see. So this doesn't go to a room, it just goes to another part of the maze. Let's just see. Yeah, okay, we may need to map this out. Well, there aren't that many lefts or rights here. Here's one. Let's just get a feel for how big it is, and then if we need to map it, we will. Alright, at least we maybe reached the northern terminus, or we're facing perhaps west. Oh, here's a door. Pepper doesn't hear anything behind the closed door. Hey, it's unlocked. Just leads. Okay, yeah, we may need to map this then. Fair enough, fair enough. Especially if it doesn't lead to a room. Pepper can't hear a thing behind the closed door. Cool, it's unlocked. Yeah, it doesn't. Not a great thing. All right, I guess we'll stumble around for a little more while, and then if we can't find anything, we'll restore and then map it out. Yeah, probably should. I was hoping it'd be a small maze because it's a kids game, but apparently not. We just basically need to find doors, and then if we hear something behind the door, then that means there could be something there, I suppose. Oh, Pepper inspects the door carefully. She faintly hears piteous meowing. Let's do a meow save.
Meow.
Oh. Those fiends! Pepper tries the knob and finds it locked. What the fuck? So we opened a door, a purple striped cat ran out. We closed the door and then the door somehow magically locked. Wow. Alright, let's just restore and do proper mapping, I suppose. Go back upstairs. Alright, we need to get our Google Docs mapping, huh? Yes, we do. Okay, so we last did a map actually for the very last game, Zork 3, right? Let's duplicate that. This is going to be Pepper's Adventures in Time. And here we go. Get rid of that as well. So, yeah. By the way, we did get, I didn't note it here, but we did find out about the colonial cures for fleas, so we have to find, I probably missed the opportunity to find out about the compositions for the glass harmonica, but I feel like I did that before when we were there with Lockjaw. So we just need the taxation with that representation as far as the quiz is concerned. Alright, as far as the map goes, I guess we'll do like, let's do like hallway, or wait, was it upstairs? Let me update the Okay. There's a link to the map. I'm gonna get some representation of it on the stream, but in a second. It'll probably be kind of small though, but that's okay. Okay, let me capture this now. No idea how big this is going to be. That's part of the challenge. Guess we'll do something like maybe this. Actually, I don't like these are too narrow. Or too wide, I mean. I want them to be more like square shapes, if possible. There we go, that's better. There we go, okay, let's try something like this. Okay, so we're doing something like this. I'm just gonna stick this in the corner here. We'll block out some of chat, that's okay though. You guys can see it. All right, so we're here's our start. So right now we're right here and we can go up or to the right. So let's go up first. Okay, we can go straight. Okay, and we can go right or up. Continue going up. Okay, now we have to go left. Okay, straight. And we can go left or right. Go left first. Okay, and we come to a door. This door is actually to this room. I probably already messed up the map a little bit, but that's okay. Nothing at all. So if we go here... Uh-oh. Yikes. I'm getting out of here before somebody blames that on me. It's just like random stuff. Fred Sanford, 1972. Thanks very much for the follow. Welcome to the DOS Adventure Quest. Fred. Okay, so sorry about that, guys. Wife just got back. So we do have, like, I guess a closet here full of what are these toys? All sorts of weird stuff fell out of the closet. Pepper doesn't even want to know what the pews are all that for. Pepper doesn't want to take the pew stuff. She just wants Lockjaw back. Okay, fair enough. So just like I don't know, I guess a closet. We'll use like brown for closets. That was apparently empty. Okay, so let's continue just going this way, I suppose. There was a bowling ball there, but okay. Okay, and now we're going left, which would be this way. Hey, oh yeah, I should have truthed it. Okay, so now we reached a dead end. Rufus, what's with all the growling? You want some of this food, I suppose. Let's see, up, down. Okay. We reached a dead end. Do they say something for dead ends? No, not really. Actually, I don't need to put the borders. I'll just put a let's put an X there. Well, I guess I do need the right border because it can't travel there. That's a dead end. All right. He wants to rescue Lockjaw faster. All right, this was the closet, right? Was there that bowling ball we could get? Ah, and it's locked now. All right, fair enough. All right, so now we have to continue going all the way to the end of this hallway. So right here, we have a closet right here. Carefully inspects the door and she hears...
Oh, baby, baby. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah.
Oh, baby, baby, uh-huh.
Scary.
So it's just an Elvis there?
I wonder if this has anything to do with Uncle Fred. No, I just don't want to know.
Okay. Rufus. No. Really wants that chicken. Alright, so this was this room, right? So this is a closet here. So I guess we put it like that. Okay, cool. It's a troll closet. Alright. We gotta go left here. Travis, thanks very much for the host. Go on, Travis. What did you want me to check, Akago? Oh, right. Yeah. The truth meter. Or truth detector, I think it's called. All right, so now we're going back the way we came. We've got to check out the next hall here. I take the next left. So now we're here. Okay, and we have a closet here. Someone's talking in there. And then the little wretch says, "This ribbon is crinkly. You keep ironing it until it's not crinkly. I'd like to crinkle her, I would." I know what you mean, Eglantine. She wouldn't give me pay last week just because I spilled a little drop of soup on her dress. Little beast.
Little my knickers, Chloe. That wretched girl's a beanpole. She'll grow to be 6 feet tall. Big and mean. What a combination.
We just have to get us better job, that's what, Eggy. Maybe we should run off to Boston or Virginia.
That's a thought, but not before I tie that little beast's hair ribbons into a knot and feed him to her.
Ha ha ha. Hee 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 hee.
2 more members of the I'm a Fan Club.
Can we open it? The door is locked. Okay. So this is right here is another closet. Oh, I guess we need to do this thing to get the doors on that side. Okay. Hey, how's it going, Arctic? Oh, yeah, I like historical games too, actually. Twisty history. All right, we can go left or straight here. Let's go left. Okay, and we have a door on our right, or a closet on our right. Pepper can't hear a thing behind the closed door. Cool, it's unlocked. Oh shit. Okay, it's not a closet, it's just a door. Fuck. Okay, there was a way to go with the hair. Damn it. Alright, I guess we just go straight then. Which means I think we're going this direction. Now we're going right. Oh man. So now there's a thing on our left, which means another door here. There shouldn't be a door there. Yeah, it's like this. Pepper doesn't hear anything behind the closed door. Hey, it's unlocked. Now we just went through another door. Shit. Okay, we can go left or right here. But then there's a solid wall. This one should be, I don't know. I think I already scripted the map, but maybe, I don't know if it matters too much. Figured out. All right, let's go left. This. Yeah, this map is fucked up. My God. Yeah, this is definitely fucked up. Oh well. Yeah, we may need to restore now. Or the alternative is I just abandon the map. It's unlocked. Damn it. Yeah, we're kind of lost now. I think I messed up a turn somehow. That's what happened. Yeah, how's it going, Dougley? Travis? Oh yes. Inappropriate for younger viewers. So if she doesn't hear anything, that probably just means it's another door and it's not a it's not like a closet or anything. All right, let's just try wandering around for a bit. If I can't make any progress, we'll restore and then use the part of the map that we are confident in. Oh yeah, she hears Ima.
Ima is my name. Blah.
Okay, wow, we may have found what we were looking for. Now, it's possible there may be other rooms where we needed, like other objects and stuff, but let's assume that there aren't and see what we could do just with Ima. I've heard about enough of that, thank you. No way! I don't want to have to look at her creepy lizard face. Hearing her was bad enough. Alright, so if we don't want to go inside, what do we want to do here? Use the magnet to... Won't do anything for Pepper. I don't know, probably don't need to do anything then. We did make a save, I guess we just continue? We can't... Alright, I guess maybe she's not in the same room as Lockjaw then. I guess that's what we're supposed to surmise. Weird. Yeah, I'm surprised they did like a big maze like this in a kid's game. So if she can't hear a thing, that means it's just probably a another door. Oh, the cart. Oh, it did. Oh, thanks, Morgan. Okay, yeah. Let's pause it then. And we'll open stuff up for buys. Thank you for the heads up. So Materin, I'm guessing that's for Leisure Suit Larry, but I'm gonna have to get you to confirm anyway, because if I started having to memorize and what everyone's buying stuff for, I'm gonna make problems. So just on a matter of principle, I'm gonna have to make you say what you're buying it for in chat. Olimar's moving up Inca. Up 3. Out of presumed guilty, slouching towards Bedlam. And it'll also kill a poisonous, I can't even, can we get images back? I can't even see what, oh yes, thank you. Okay, good, images came back. Yes, good. And a poisonous king. King's Quest snake has been slaughtered by Inca. So Inca up to R5. Larry. Okay, thank you. Looking for Larry. Hey, Dark 1 for Once Upon a Forest, 1 slot. See if Dark decides to buy 2 more. Moves ahead of Home into Clown to V7. At least for the moment. There are the other 2. Ahead of Are You Afraid of the Dark and Twinson's Odyssey to V5. Okay, last call for buys. I've had the buy list there for about a couple weeks now, Dark. Maybe even 3 weeks at this point. It's been there for a while. Probably just didn't notice it because it's in the same area as game notes, but yeah. It's there. The one, another way, not only can I keep track of the buys, but I can also not make the mistake of saying, like, let's say someone buys 1 slot for Leisure Suit Larry 2. But I would see the 2 in the game name and then just think of that as 2. Like here it actually says, I broke it out so it says, Once Upon a Forest, 1 slot. Once Upon a Forest, 2 slots, so that's, anyway, helpful for myself, keeping track of buys. Okay. Turn that off. I'll turn the cart timer back on. All right, and the game timer back on. So, yeah, we're probably gonna have to restore, I'm guessing, with the with this map because I kind of messed up. But maybe we'll get lucky and stumble onto the room where Lockjaw is. I'll probably need to restore though because it looks like this is a legit map, or legit maze. Is what I meant to say. She faintly hears piteous meowing. Okay, so it's that pink cat again. Those fiends! Okay. Oh, I should mark down what's in the doors too. That's a good point. Okay. Yes, it is dark. Yeah. So you must have been gone for, what, almost 2 weeks then is the last time you probably watched the stream then. Pepper inspects the door. She can faintly hear de dum dum la de dee.
Shut that door!
Oh, all of a sudden voice acting.
Oops.
The door is locked. Okay. Yeah, uncharacteristically, I'm just trying to like YOLO this maze. Not worry too much about the mapping. Is this... Wait a minute, is this just a doorway to... Pepper hears nothing. She tries the diamond, finds it locked. Okay. Do we have anything that would pick a lock? Like the pencil, maybe? Pepper can't use that here? Uh-oh. That'll learn him. That'll learn him good. Yeah, I probably need to restore. But as long as we keep on finding new doors, that's a good thing. Doesn't hear anything, so that just means it's a regular. Takes us to a new place, just through the wall. Yeah, this is also kind of ridiculous. Like, what mansion in colonial time? I mean, they recognize that there weren't mazes like this, but still, how could it possibly be this big? At least make it in the basement, like a catacombs thing that could be somewhat feasible. Gloomhaven. Oh, well, if you missed most of Zork, though, I mean, we started Zork like 2 weeks ago, so that's why I said maybe it's close to 2 weeks. What's Gloomhaven? Is that a game? Oh, okay, we're back to Ima. Alright, we probably should restore this then. Let me just try going to the right. I don't think we went to the right here. Doesn't hear anything, so it means it's nothing. Hey, it's unlocked, yeah. Maybe we do need to do something at that Ima door. I don't know. Oh, we made our way back to Ima? Okay. We can't pick the lock? With a pencil? Or a back scratcher? Maybe there's a key underneath we could grab again. We won't do anything for Pepper. Alright, alright. Go this way. Can't hear a thing behind the clothes. Oh, means it's just a doorway. Nothing. Decent. Decant. Yacent? Wow, we keep on coming back to Ima's. Oh, Descent. Alright, let's do an Ima save. Oh, we already do have an Ima save. Alright. I guess we're gonna have to restore it back to the beginning. I guess let's bring the map back. The problem is this area I'm like very unconfident in, so I'm just gonna actually go completely over it. So we'll just start out again with the area. I guess we never went right here. Why don't we just start by going out right and do this wing of the maze. Okay, so we can go straight or left. Let's go left. Okay, so we have a door to the left. Hey. There we go. Oh, okay, this is Ima's.
Ima is my name. Blah.
Okay, so this is Ima's. Whoops. We're gonna do Ima's room is here. Okay. Let's go back the way we came because I want to map out this area first. All right, now we need to go left. Right here. Okay, now we need to got a bank left here. Okay, so we got another door on the left. I think this is probably the one that's go right through. Doesn't hear anything, right? Okay, so that just goes to the other side. Let's just continue mapping out here for now. Oops. Okay, now we got a bank left. All right, maybe this isn't as bad as I thought. Okay, I just turned left, right? So we're right here. Go straight. Yeah, this area must be fucked up too. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Let me just turn around. Maybe I went one square too many. Okay, so right now we're here. So if we turn around, okay, it's 1 and 2. We're here. We can go up or straight, but if you look straight, it goes right into there. So I don't know what's going on. If I need to wipe out this area too, I don't know. All right, let's go this way first. Yeah, something's weird there. Okay, I need to get a better system of when I move to move. Okay. Like this. All right, so we've got a door on the left. And we can also go both right and straight. Okay, here's the cat door.
Meow.
There's like not much we can do there because we can't. Yeah. Okay, it's still locked. All right, let's continue straight. Now this bank's left. Okay. Shit. I was thinking about something else and I already messed up. Need to make sure how many rooms this is. Okay. Right now we're right here. Okay. We go 1, 2. Okay, it is 3. Now we go left or straight. Let's just continue mapping out the straight part. Right there. Okay, now this bank's left? Really? Surprising. Maybe I should just kill the original mapping. What? We gotta hurry, Lockjaw. Somebody might... Wait, where's Lockjaw?
Hey, what are you doing? Get over here, you little rascal.
Wait, who's talking? What the fuck? I am so tired of it. What? We just took too long? What? I'm sorry, boy. I really tried to get you out of there. I guess it's a death from taking too long? We took longer in the previous previous play. Hell, hey, I'm not giving up. I'll just try to do it faster next time. Yes, faster. By the way, it looks like, here, I'm gonna shorten the map isn't quite so long, so. Woof, woof. Hey, if we try again, where do we end up? Just here? Oh, maybe this is a key spot. Ah, okay, this is what we were looking for then, probably. Pepper faintly hears scratching on the other side of the door. It must be Lockjaw. Okay, so we found Lockjaw then. Shoot, the door is locked. Lockjaw, can you try to find a new way out, boy? Hurry, we don't have much time. Hurry, boy, hurry. Lockjaw to the rescue. Okay, so I guess the whole purpose of the maze was just to find that room. Lockjaw, escape. So I get the problem was we tried to leave the room, I guess. That's why we died. Duriel, thank you for the cheer. Hi, Duriel. Okay, can we grab our... Oh, this is the key probably for the room that we need. Let's grab that. And the bone. Why not? And we can't get our way out of this door, right? Can't find any place in the door to sink his teeth into. Tries to claw his way out, but can't. So, oh, were we supposed to eat this dress? Yes. There we go. And then, I guess we'll go through the secret passageway. Lockjaw doesn't want to touch too many things in Ima's room. He's afraid he'll get swallowed up by all the ruffles and never be seen again. Oh, well, at least it was a new type of death. We hadn't seen that before, so not bad. All right, what was the way to get through here? Do we have to do this clock thing? He can't quite reach the cuckoo clock with his paws. What about his mouth? Oh, wow. So it really is timed. Damn. I'm so tired of this. See, last time they said that she was standing over here and the dialogue box came over here. It was bizarre. Okay, so we gotta move really fast. I don't know if maybe we can just slide the key under the door. Woof, woof, woof. Okay, speed time. Bone. Key on door. Wouldn't you lock Johnny good? Wait, no, not the bone. The key. Lockjaw tries to push the key under the door, but his paws are too stubby to push it very far. Well, you can grab the rest. Pepper can't quite get a grip on the key. It's just out of her reach. Use the back scratcher to pull it out. Oh, no, wait. We have the magnet still. I've got it. Oh, I'm just too good. Yeah, that must be it. I'm just too good for this game. Yeah, this isn't... Man, and she's so rude to a lot of the adult characters in the game, too. A pretty bratty kid, I have to say. Exactly, Duriel. That's what I said. That's what I was saying earlier. There would be no US. So there wouldn't be a White House. Okay, so we have the key. Oh, well, now let's just open the door with the key here. Here you go. Here you go, boy. Haha! I love you too, silly boy. Come on, let's blow this pop stand. Okay, please don't tell me we have to do the maze again. Geez, I hope I can find my way back out of this joint. Oh, God. We could be lost in here for days. Okay, let's see. Which way do we go? Shh, they'll hear us. Say, are you trying to tell me something? You think you can find your way out? Oh, yes, thank you. We don't have to deal with the maze. Okay, go for it, boy. Oh. Okay, first of all, let's save. I like how it said Lockjaw thinks he smells lovely. Oh, we should smell her too. Lockjaw's nose is overwhelmed by all the smells. Oh, we get points for that. Oh, okay, he's telling us where to go. I could have found my way out, but okay. We're using the map. But fine, we'll use the nose mechanic if that's what the game wants us to do. Especially if we get points for it. Okay, instead of just pointing there, how about you just lead us there and just all I have to do is hit the smell on each screen. Well, there's only one way to go, so let's not let's not stand on formalities here. Maybe he wants to take us not to the exit, but to some other like area, maybe back to the study or something. Well, I guess is that the first floor? I don't remember. Oh no, we don't know where the study is actually because we got captured out of there. So we'll only use this at intersections, of course. I like how he stands on two legs and points with his paw. Good boy, Lockjaw. He actually like extends even a toe. The door smells pretty much like the rest of the hallway, except like wood. Okay, and it doesn't seem like he wants us to go through doors, but we'll just confirm. Actually, speaking of which, Akago did actually make a locked emote that I'll put up on Frankerface Z. Because there are plenty of Frankerface Z emotes on the channel that no one's really using, so probably just swap out one of the ones that people aren't using. Lockjaw can barely smell the oil in the lamp. Okay, there's the staircase. Thank you, Lockjaw.
Rigamort, you idiot! Hurry up, or the die will get cold.
Okay, 493. Surprised they don't give you points for getting out of the maze. Yeah, you have to have use Frankerface Z to see what's available. Upstairs. Let's go downstairs. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm glad I just saved there because that could have been the wrong move. Or maybe not.
You, what are you doing with my doggy? Get away from him. Your doggy? Why, you prissy pencil-neck little... Rigamort, what are you waiting for? Grab them.
Oh, okay, it was a death. Yeah.
I'm so embarrassed. We were caught by that lame Imaner dweeb butler.
Ah, the dweeb butler. Grrr.
Yeah, I'd like to bite him too. I guess we should have hidden from the Dork Squad.
Yeah, it's true. When is Frankerface Z going to release an update? Because of the switch to beta. All right, let's take a smell around. Sniff. The kitchen doesn't smell like food at the moment. It smells like blue dye. The picture is too high up in the wall to smell. Front door smells like oiled wood. Lockjaw can smell the oil from here. Inside of the closet smells like old clothes and dead moths. Should we get in there? Lockjaw would like to chew the closet, but he doesn't have time. Oh god, that's gonna be a death just from a time perspective. Fuck. Yeah, okay. Oh, thank you, Mantis, by the way, for that link. All right, so we're gonna have to move fast. Hold on. Yeah, there are a bunch on here no one really uses, like oh, I guess already. Yeah, no, like Hippo Brute. No one uses the Android the Giant one, or Sharpies really at all, or Futurama one doesn't get much. Yeah, definitely not Kogu. No one. I don't think I've ever seen someone use a Kogu's one on here. So yeah, there are a bunch we could get rid of. Or even a puzzle from Sting. No one really uses. Okay. Yes. What do we? Hey, Tefla. All right. So sniffing didn't really seem to work. I would like to bite the guy, but that doesn't seem to work. What is our inventory? Just fleas. We can't walk down. We can't open up the closet. Can we?
What's up, boy? What did you find? A closet. Good boy. Smart boy. Come on, let's get in.
That's what I was trying to do before. Here's the blue dye.
Come on. Hurry up, Rigamort. I can't wait to dye my doggy. Hurry.
Damn you, Dario. Damn you.
Wait.
Why didn't we close the door, by the way? Yes, miss?
I'm afraid my nutty fluffums will get dye on my beautiful bed. I want to dye him in the kitchen. Go get him, Rigamort. Now.
Yes, miss. Oh boy, we're gonna get that blue dye ourselves, aren't we?
I'd like to dye her, the gooseneck little creep.
We didn't get a chance to do anything while he was gone?
Miss Ima, I don't know how to tell you this, but your dog is gone.
Oh, Fluffums, this is all your fault, Rick and Morty. Go find him, you idiot, or I'll dye you blue and throw you off the roof.
Yes, miss.
Fluffy Fluffums, where are you? Stop, son of a bitch. Come to mommy, you bad boy. Sniffle, don't you love your mommy? Fluffums. Wah. Go on, Fluffums. Go on out and whisper. It's my Fluffy Fluffums.
Biter, Lockjaw, biter.
Him's hurt. Oh, my poor babykins, come to mommy. She'll fix you up all better. Yes, her will. Stay here, kissy boy.
Okay, now we can do something. Oh, now we're back to his what's her face. Okay. So I guess we gotta take the blue dye, and then I'd love to just hurl it on her, but yes. Might get a death here, let's see. Okay.
What a shot. The crowd goes wild. Yay!
What in blazes is going on here? Ima, oh no. Darling, are you hurt? Oh, my poor little Ima Pooh. Percy, you fool, get in here now. Open this door, General Pugh. Let the people be heard.
It's Ben. He'll take care of that putrid Pew if he can get in.
Should I let him in, sir? No, I don't want those wretched colonists in here, you idiot! Just get that blasted dog!
The dog? But sir, he bites.
Just do it, you coward!
Nice doggy, good boy. Sick 'em, Lockjaw, sick 'em.
Oh, we should have actually seen what the death was for that, but anyway.
Blasted fool! I'll just catch the little rotters myself!
Maybe we'll have the opportunity for death here. Yeah, oh, okay. Oh, it's her turn now. Alright. 501 Ratters. So we do have by the way, the electricity here. We haven't used these paddles either, come to think of it. And we still haven't used the Leyden jar with the electricity. It's probably going to be, I don't know, I guess you'd paddle him or something? Let's just do nothing and see what happens.
Shoot, that Pew dude looks like a hyperactive zombie poodle.
Yoink. Oh, I was trying to hit his nose, not take his wig. That's right, he's bald. I forgot about that.
Give me that wig, Poodlehead.
My wig! No! Ah!
All three of them fell down the stairs.
What's going on in there? In the name of the king, I demand you let me in.
Happy to oblige, Ben.
Okay, Ben, here you go.
You, sir, are guilty of imposing false taxes on the good people of Philadelphia. Taxation by the British Crown is a hard enough morsel to swallow, but what you have done is completely unpalatable.
A little obsessed with food, aren't we, Mr. Franklin?
You evade the point, sir. The stamp tax is a false one.
Enough is enough. You, sir, are wrong. I would never do such a thing. If you and your rabble don't leave now, I shall have to resort to force.
Right, what he said. You don't have any proof anyway.
Yeah.
But I do, you fatwit. It's right here. A letter from the king himself saying the stamp tax was not passed. You, sir, are a liar and an embezzler.
Right, he's a sneak thief. Pack your bags, Pew. You beast! You stole our money! It's taxation without representation! You tax us silly, but you don't represent our rights to Parliament!
Taxation without representation! We'll get you, we will.
Please, quiet now, good people. I know you respect Ben Franklin. I always did too. But you can't deny that he has been off his nut lately.
You monster!
Normally, I'd never accuse a man like Ben Franklin of forgery, but given his recent behavior... Mr. Franklin, unless you have anything more to say, I must ask you to leave.
Lad, did you find any more evidence? I need your help.
Yo. Yeah, we do have, what was this? Oh, the people's money, of course. The people's money.
I've got your proof right here.
Look, it's our money!
You rotten thief!
Put me down, you stinkard!
Help! I'm innocent! General Pew made me do it all!
Yankee, help!
Amazing! You show a man proof in writing and he hems and haws. Show him his own stolen gold and he's ready to go to war.
Well, dear, as the proverb says, a poor man and his money.
Deborah, love?
Yes, dear?
I think you should really leave the proverbs to me.
Yes, dear. Haha.
Oh, quiz time. What did people do about fleas in colonial times? A. They used all sorts of things, including sulfur and tar. B. They used all kinds of things, including gasoline and motor oil. C. They wore special clothes soaked in tick dip. Or D. They used back scratchers. The answer would be A. All sorts of things, including sulfur and tar. True, it was an unpleasant experience. Which composer wrote music for the glass harmonica? Okay, this is the first problem that we run into because I don't think I did. I looked at the harmonica, but I didn't truth it. I think at the key time. So A. Elfman, I presume that's a Danny Elfman reference, which would be incorrect. B. Bach, C. Mozart, or D. Wagner. So I think Wagner is too late. So we're really talking about, I think, Bach or Mozart. I'm gonna think it'd be Bach. I think Mozart was a little bit after this. I think it's Bach. Damn it! False. Bach was a pipe organ man. Damn it! There goes my perfect quiz score. Oh. At least we get to see what happens when you get wrong. Look at Ben Franklin's face. All right. How is meat usually cooked in colonial times? A. In the microwave. B. Over an open fire on a spit or a meat fork. C. In Dutch ovens. Or D. In outdoor fire pits. That was the open fire, spit, or meat fork. True, those were the most common methods of cooking meat. Oh, I did recite the game. Yeah, the problem was that was like a few days ago. So I guess I just didn't remember. Was it Mozart? Might have been Mozart, I imagine. I looked at it too early. They made it available too early. They didn't hold it till Act 6. What would blue dye probably have been made of in the colonies? A. Blue bottle flies. B. Blue birds. C. Blue pine or peppermint plants. Or D. Indigo plants or blueberry juice. I'm going to go with the indigo plants. True, either plant would produce a lovely blue color when boiled. What does taxation without representation mean? A, it means taxing people when they're not home. B, it means taxing people's state representatives. C, it means taxing people without anyone representing their rights. Or D, it means taxing people's birthday presents. That would be great if birthday presents were taxed. All right, with taxing people without anyone representing their rights. True, no one represented the interests of the colonies to England, Tino. Yes, the Brits are bad in this story.
Daddy, help!
Run, Aimapu, run!
That's right. Run, you putrid pews.
Get out of here, you tyrants! Don't stop till you reach the western frontier. Ha ha ha! Look at him go! You'd better run, Pew Boy!
They won't be bothering this colony anymore, will they, Ben?
I think not, lad, but Britain will most certainly send another set of scoundrels to take their places. It's just a part of life for a British colony, I fear.
Well, at least the stamp tax wasn't real, even though it's about to be. It was pretty rotten of the general to make up something like that.
I only wish he did make it up. The Stamp Act is being considered in Parliament even as we speak. It has not yet been passed, but I am sure it will.
Oh no!
Oh, yes. In fact, many of my fellow colonists have suggested that I go to London in an attempt to convince Parliament not to pass the thing. I see now that it is my duty to do so.
I'm sure I'll miss you, Ben, but I have this real feeling that you'll work everything out with Great Britain in the long run.
Your confidence is inspiring, lad. I only hope you're right.
Uh-oh, Lockjaw, do you feel what I feel?
Yeah, look at the size of this guy's nose over here. Look how long it is. This is like a woman in a dress with a beard? What the hell?
Lad?
I guess this is it, Ben. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Walter. Goodbye, Marley.
Goodbye, Ed.
Goodbye, Dan. Goodbye, Ezra.
Your confidence is inspiring, lad. Gag me. So, you think you've won, Pepper? Ha! This machine now has enough power to pull a woolly mammoth into the 1998 World's Fair. I've tried it. I've got you, my pretty, and your little alligator in a dog suit too. I'm going to send you into the Ice Age. Goodbye, Pepper.
And that is it. Well, I guess that's going to a sequel, perhaps. After 11 hours and 29 minutes, Pepper's Adventures in Time is going to continue in the Ice Age, in the never before made and probably will never be made sequel. We rescued Lockjaw. We restored Ben Franklin to his sanity. We expelled General Pugh and his evil daughter Ima, and rescued the colonists of Philadelphia. Yeah, how about that cliffhanger ending, huh? So this is kind of weird because they definitely put a lot more into the game than most edutainment games, of course. But what I felt from all of the... It didn't succeed on a number of levels. Like, on the one hand, obviously the, teaching you about Ben Franklin and the time of the period, if you didn't use the truth, like the truth was really an optional mechanic in the game, and you didn't actually need to use it to progress. So you could easily go through this game really without learning much of anything. So I think that's a key problem from an edutainment perspective or educational perspective. Also, like, why did they have Pepper was like talking back to adults and insulting them, sometimes without cause. She was actually pretty vicious in some cases, commenting on people's appearances and stuff. It kind of struck me, like, my impression was that the designer, probably the designers and folks working on the game probably were like, I think they just wanted to inject their own personality and not make it so boring for them, working on a kid's educational title. So I have a feeling a lot of these barbs and stuff was thrown in there maybe just for the amusement of the development team. But I don't think that, like, I would not want my kid, a 7 or 8 year old playing this, because I actually thought it taught a lot of bad examples, not only of Pepper herself and how she acted towards the characters around her, but also like some of the actions she did, climbing up on a drain pipe to the roof and other stuff. Bill Davis's dog Polly Esther was the inspiration for the character Lockjaw. Now, okay, no separate ending for perfect quiz score. Yeah, we were one away, I guess, 29 out of 30. Special guest appearance, 18th century composer Elvis Santro.
Thank you, Dan.
But obviously, like, the music was nice and the graphic style was nice.
We saw the crowd. Is this the general's ball?
I don't know, is it? I'm guessing it wasn't. Oh, okay. So that's it. Is it for Pepper's Adventures in Time. So yeah, there were some things that, I enjoyed the plot generally. I just thought didn't. If it hadn't had the educational aspect, I actually think it would have been, oddly enough, better in that regard. So what did you guys think, though? I know a lot of you said that you had never, one of the few CR games that people are not familiar with. So kind of interested to get your opinions. Obviously, it was very easy, but for a kid's game, there were a couple like tricky puzzles where it wasn't clear what to do, but in most cases, they told you exactly what you needed to do and how you needed to do it, so puzzle solving wasn't too bad. Where were black people? Yeah, I mean, they didn't have... Well, it was Philadelphia, so there definitely weren't any slaves. That said, there still were free blacks, but yeah, they weren't part of this colonial society, apparently. But yeah, I mean, a bunch of problems, I think, with the game. Yeah, that's fair to say, Silo, too. That's fair to say. With that initial puzzle solving and so forth. Not enough locations. Yeah, they used the town pretty much for, probably 80% of the game was just in those 6 or 7 screens. Yeah, the maze was not a good idea too, and fortunately there wasn't like other stuff we needed to do there, otherwise it would have been a lot worse, I think. More educational aspect was fine. Oh, Manuel says you have to use the truth button. Yeah, maybe. I mean, yeah, we should keep in mind, relative to most educational games at the time, this definitely stood out. It definitely wasn't lazy, I'll say that much. I thought there was a lot of inappropriate content, though, that's all. Alright, all of that said, let's head to our Hall of Adventure. Now, game number 119, Pepper's Adventures in Time, upon the shelf. And final time was 11:29. Should move that to our completed games list. And we did have to use a hint. I can't even remember now what the hint was, to be honest. I think I just Google searched it for it, Dougley. So I came across it. So we're gonna stick around. We're gonna give out Cedric's for time and death guesses, and then we'll have our raffle, post-game raffle, followed by the Adventure Showdown to determine game number 120. Again, final time was 11:29. Let's take a look at the time guesses. Here's what you stand to win, depending on how close you were. 11:29. Yeah, the game there was a lot of dialogue too, by the way, especially for a kids game. But period, there was a lot of dialogue, but especially for a kids game, I thought. Especially when the game wasn't voice acted. That's a lot of dialogue that you're sort of putting the onus on the kid to read, which I guess reading is a good thing. I guess I would just wonder whether it would wear on kids' patience to do it. I don't know. All right, Aardvark 919. We have Silo 955. Nico Jazz 1010. Hakive 1022, 7 minutes away from the Cedric range. Servo 12 hours. Servo is 31 minutes away, but that apparently is the closest. 25 Cedrics for Servo for being within the hour. Dr. Bartek as well was right at 12 hours. So not going to be a lot of big Cedric winners here. And then Evisendi 1234 is outside of the hour. So Servo and Dr. Bartek are your two Cedric winners for time. Cow, Izzy's, Lester, Wigmoose, all over. And now let's take a look at the death guesses. Final death count was 11 deaths. So we're looking between anywhere from 1 to 21 deaths. We'll win Cedric's for this one. Okay, so no one with 0 is going to get anything, which is a lot of folks, but we do start with Clever Dan. Within 10 will receive 10. Dr. Bartek, another Cedric winner. Guess 3 within 10. Freeware Pirate, also within 10. Mr. Viking, Old Viking Gamer, also within 10. By the way, we should be giving 5 to everyone for the end of the game, of course. Sorry, I forgot to do that. Lester Mason, also within 10. Yeah, that's right. Hey, Jigga, that's right. It's a Sierra game. Even a kid's game, you can die. Izzy's is within 5. We'll receive 25 Cedrics. Alright, they were just like bad endings, basically. They were game overs, really. Aardvark 1 away. With a guess of 10, gets 50 Cedrics. Same with Nico. Silo nails it. 11 deaths. 11 deaths it was. Nicely done, Silo. 100 Cedrics. Shakai with 15 is within 5. Gets 25. Morgan within 10. On the high side will receive 10. Same with Dougley. Just made it. 10 away. And then Wigmoose, Akago, Hakive, Evishendi, all over with their death guesses. Congrats to all the Cedric winners. And that'll take us to today's raffle. Today's raffle will be for spot R29 on the raffle queue, or a promotion as always. between 1 and 50 Cedrics, and a raffle is now open. Good Rufus, do you want to say hi to everybody? There you go. Bye-bye, Rufus. Good boy. Did I ever say, okay, the raffle did just close. Oh yeah, Duriel, I gave you and everybody else who's donated, I gave you sort of retroactively gave out Cedric's commensurate with your donation, just again as a thank you. So thanks again, Duriel. That's why you got so many. Okay, so the raffle's now closed. We got 12 folks in. Total of 413 tickets are in the pot. No, thank you, Duriel. Thank you. All right, and let's get a drum roll, please. And the winner is Reg 72380. Raffle win number 2 for Reg. Congrats, Reg. He earlier won and selected the Black Cauldron, which was game number 111. Congrats again, Reg. Select a new game, add it to the raffle queue at spot R29, or promote an existing queued game. Gonna promote a game. Space Quest 1 VGA. Okay, thank you, Reg. Space Quest 1 VGA it is. That is on the viewer queue. Yep, down here at V53, so that's going to go up 25 slots to V28. Right ahead of Bill and Ted's. That was the viewer pick from Takanja. So Space Quest 1 VGA is there at V28. We also have, for Space Quest fans, Space Quest 6. Roger Wilco and the Spinal Frontier is at V68. Has not gotten much love since Dr. Ukaz, but it is his viewer pick. Okay, thanks again, Reg. We, of course, have played the EGA original there already, but not the VGA game. The VGA remake. Move Reg up to the list of two-time raffle winners. Hello, Morgan. And that means Hakai. If Hakai is no longer a pellet, he'll be eligible to participate in the next raffle. Yeah, let's even do that here. We'll take a cab off the list. There you go. All right, and that'll take us to today's Adventure Showdown Hex Tool. 6 games in the showdown. Starting with, from left to right, from Mr. Viking, Old Viking Gamer, it's Showdown number 5 for Quest for Glory 4, Shadows of Darkness. Comes in with not 33, but 42 guns inside of the raffle slot. If it wins, the Adventures of Ninja Nanny and Sherlock Sheltie would enter the showdown. From Awkward Aardvark, it's Mackenzie & Co. 19, well, actually, check that, make that 24 guns out of the hybrid slot. If it wins, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy would enter the showdown. Hitchhikers also enters if Leisure Suit Larry 2. Leisure Suit Larry looking for love in all, or in several long places. From Noble Works, Showdown number 2 for Larry 2. It has now 14 guns. Star Trek Deep Space Nine Harbinger from Servo trying to make history with a loss in today's showdown. It would tie Dave the Tentacle for most showdown losses ever. Going for history here. We'll see what happens. It does have 25 guns, so it does have a strong chance to win. From Bisclaveret, it's Anchorhead. Showdown number 6 for Anchorhead. It has 12 guns. And finally, making its showdown debut, the viewer pick from Niskarin is Zach McCracken and the Alien Mindbenders, one of the early and I would dare say most sort of more obscure or less well-known LucasArts titles. So those are the participants in today's showdown. And the gunsmith is now back in town selling Cedrics for 50, or selling guns for 50 Cedrics apiece. If you want to help the odds of any of these 6 games, you can do so. 50 Cedrics apiece. And starting with Akago, Deep Dish died. Yeah, for Deep Space Nine, buys a gun. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I do have 3. I don't know why I wrote down 2. Thank you, Morgan. It was 3, as the document confirms. Duriel, 3 guns for Quest for Glory. That goes up to 45 in total. And Dark, another gun for Quest for Glory. Giving it 46, it is the odds-on favorite. Critical, a gun for Deep Space Nine. Gives it 27. Travis, another gun for Quest for Glory. Now up to 47. I think it's well, whatever's on GOG. I think it should be the CD version with the voice acting. Oh, Reg, you're bound to be pleased then, because we will have a winner. All right, why isn't this document opening? Oh, here it goes. Okay, Deep Space Nine, we're good. Anchorhead, we're good. Zach, we are good. Leisure Suit Larry, we need a couple more for that. Okay, Mackenzie, we are good. And Quest for Glory. Oh no, Quest for Glory, I need a few more. Yeah, 3 more. Okay, there we go. All right, last call for guns. Yeah, that's the irony. People want the Sierra games to be I think Shikai too, want the Sierra games to be played so we don't have to worry about playing them in the future. Alright, that's it. Let's freeze guns here. Gunsmith has fled town. You can no longer buy any guns. Good luck, one and all. Let's see who'll be game number 120 in the DOS Adventure Quest. Can Star Trek Deep Space Nine tie Dave the Tentacle for most showdown deaths ever? Does have the second best chance of emerging, but let's see what happens, shall we? Good luck. Winner. It's for something. You know what it's for. It's Quest for Glory 4 Shadows of Darkness. Gun number 43, Emergence Triumphant. And the favorite from Mr. Viking, Old Viking Gamer, will win this showdown. Star Trek Deep Space Nine, Joy's Day of the Tentacle, is the only games to have been shot and killed 11 times. A notorious designation, to be sure. A fun-filled adventure where you make the rules. So our thief character will be continuing. As we encounter the penultimate game in the Quest for Glory series. So it was a gun that was bought this morning. I'm trying to remember who bought. There was someone at the start of the stream that bought 3 guns for Quest for Glory. And it was one of those. Actually, wait a minute. No, never mind. I take it back. Gun 43. That was the one purchased by Duriel, actually. The one that. Was it Duriel? Yes. The first of the 3 guns that Duriel just bought a few minutes ago. Proved to be the decisive one. Yeah, Cal bought guns 40, 41, and 42, but it was gun 43 from Duriel that was the winning one. So Quest for Glory, Shadows of the Darkness becomes game number 120 out of the raffle slot. All these other games take a death, including Deep Space Nine, death number 11. Zach McCracken, its first death, and since it was out of the raffle slot, we'll pull from the raffle queue to replace it. The Adventures of Ninja Nanny and Sherlock Shelty will join the Adventure Showdown. That means of the poisonous ninjas will die. And Chronomaster from Akago is now top of the raffle queue, with Dark Sea 2 right behind it. And all the other games on the raffle queue will move up a slot accordingly. Ariel, thank you for the cheer. Yeah, I think Rufus he hears some noise upstairs in the kitchen. He wants to get up where the food action is. No, man, they don't get bonus Cedrics. It's just a fun. It's a fun bit of trivia to know who had the winning gun. That's all. Bragging rights. Alright, let me give you guys the link to submit your time guesses for that. For Quest for Glory 4. This was its 5th showdown. Hey, 1 second, buddy. I just gotta give everybody their time guess.
You pick it up and place it in your purse.
I'll let Darkseid win. Well, Shakai, I'm not even if I wanted to rig things, I'm not even in a position to do so. Or more to the point, Darkseid 2 isn't even in the showdown yet. It's not even top of the queue, so that's in your guys' control. Let's take a look at Quest for Glory, Shadows of Darkness from Sierra, 1993. The fourth Quest for Glory game. It is a journey into the land of Mordavia, a setting influenced by Eastern Europe, particularly its Slavic Areal. The hero had just begun to enjoy his victory in Tarna, when a spell zapped him into parts unknown, without a weapon, items, or even a source of light. Shortly after finding his way out of the dark cave, the hero meets a mysterious woman named Katrina. He traverses the swamps and the dark forest, and finally reaches the town. However, the town is also engulfed by a foreboding atmosphere, and the hero cannot allow himself to relax. He must find out what is going on, why the town inhabitants are so hesitant and reluctant to help him, and what horrors are lurking outside of its walls. Life has never been quite so dangerous for our hero. He'll discover his quest soon enough, that is, if he lives. And of course he won't, because we will be killing him many times. Combat system in this installment has undergone a major change. Battles are viewed from a side-scrolling perspective and are action-oriented. The protagonist is able to move freely, jump, and execute attacks and defensive moves, similarly to fighting games. The CD version of the game adds voiceovers to conversations, as well as narrator's voice to text descriptions. Yeah, so we're going to be continuing our thief character. There's a new acrobatic skill, apparently. Got those continuing VGA graphics. And we're moving from the... from Central Africa to Eastern Europe. Cool. This was... raffle. Actually, wait a minute. Was this a raffle? No, this might have been a DOS decision, actually. Hang on. No, King's Quest 3 was Mr. Viking's DOS decision. This was a raffle pick win from Mr. Viking. Is that right? Yes, that is right. The game number 120 now from Mr. Viking. All right. Maybe a chance we'll start this later this afternoon in a couple hours. If not, probably it's going to be late tomorrow afternoon, because I'm going to be doing stuff in all likelihood tomorrow morning. So we're either going to start it this afternoon or tomorrow afternoon for Quest for Glory, Shadows of Darkness. All right, let's see here. Looks like someone is doing a speed run of King's Quest. Streaming under the title King's Quest 2, but it looks to me at first glance like it's definitely King's Quest 1. So, someone by the name of Silaire. I didn't even know anyone sped run King's Quest series, but why not? Do I have a setup? Probably not. Probably not, Silo. So yeah, I'll have to look into all the tech setup for QFG4. We'll look into that. So again, thanks everybody for watching. Let's give it a bonus Cedric here at the end of the stream. Again, maybe back tomorrow, this afternoon in a couple hours, if not tomorrow afternoon. And that'll do it for Pepper's Adventures in Time. Thanks again, Nico Jazz, for the pick. It was great to play a more obscure Sierra title, see what it have to offer with Ben Franklin. Congratulations to Servo and Dr. Bartek. They were closest with the time guess. Silo nailed the death guess. Congrats to Reg, won the raffle. Space Quest 1. VGA moves up the viewer queue. And finally, congrats to Mr. Viking and Quest for Glory fans, including Duriel and others. Quest for Glory, Shadows of Darkness, game number 120 on the DOS Adventure Quest. Have a great rest of your weekend, everybody. See you next time.